Alright, going live on the YouTubes. Let's see if this is all set up properly or if I'm gonna have to fix it. Just because I always have the suspicious feeling that, things aren't working properly. I'll find out soon. Hold on. Well, let me scroll over to videos. Maybe it'll show that I'm streaming in my videos. Yep, right there it is. So just let me send out some links to everybody and get things kind of, on the train running and going and have this kind of set out and get comfortable, get the ball rolling before I, you know, talk to some other people. Obviously, while I'm waiting, you can, if you want, to admire this nice background from the latest issue of Go-Go Power Rangers, which is the issue is cool. It's a solid start, but especially the art. Like this looks really cool. Look at that. Look how badass that looks. It, I really like the colors, especially like for real. Like it just looks so nice. So let me send out a couple links to people, and then I can start this up in a second. In the meantime, if you have any questions you want to ask, anything to start with, if anybody's shows up, I'd be you know, just ask whatever you want. It'd be really be sweet to have a conversation with everybody. I'm just getting everything brought up. I just gotta send some more links, and almost done over here. Oh, I almost sent one to somebody who was just like, he's the only other person in that stream. 1 second. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. So, let's see. What went on in the last week? Well, went on last week. Obviously, we had New Eden Zero chapter. I talked about how. Oh, let's see. More tentacle anti Eden 013. Oh, hey, what's up, Devin? Nah, I mean it's set up to. It can if it wants to, but as of right now, it doesn't look like. I mean, it'd be reverse. It'd be be Shiki getting molested by some tentacles. We can't. I don't know if I don't know if your machine wants to draw that. I don't know if he's gonna be like, hey, let's do some teeny like late teens boy like tentacle rip. I don't think he wants that at all. I'm just gonna guess, but who knows? You know. Hmm, I'm trying to think of some of the other kind of basis things that occurred. Seven Deadly Sins was surprisingly good. I thought it was gonna be shit after the chapter 282. 283 was all right. I wouldn't say it was bad, but I wouldn't say it was great. I'd say it was kind of like a good plus, just because it had some really cool panels. They, but it foreshadowed some bad stuff that could happen in the future, for real. Some of the things that could follow up from Meliodas being like, oh, he's not even using his, even after everything, he's not using his true power. He's just been using all the stuff that he's learned from Chandler. Everything from now, even that Maelstorosa being like his only equal. Yep, not actually true. He is the greatest. Everyone knows now that Meliodas will be so powerful, not after like training or, you know, gaining new abilities throughout the series, evolving. It's purely just him saying like, this isn't my true power level every single time. Every single time. Like, come on. What is Nakaba doing? He had such a good spot, for real. I don't I don't get it. Like if you look back at the first arc, if you look back at even the second, kind of like flowing into the second arc, he had a lot of good ideas. He seemed to have a kind of a steady flow of where things were going, and I don't know. At some point, he just kind of lost. I think he lost vision of what was happening with the series, like for real. Because now it's just Meliodas solves everything. Everybody else is a support character, and I don't know, whenever Meliodas is losing, he's like, well, let me use my actual power level. Let me use, and then he gets powered up, and then it's then the next time they're like, haha, that power level isn't ready enough, and he's like, well, I've got another like trigger up my sleeve. Blah. Oh, hang on a second. Why didn't I just do this before? Why is it that he's why didn't they just say it way early on? Yeah, he's actually really powerful. He has all these things kind of limiting him, holding him down. And then throughout the series, you could see him gaining up backs, kind of like in Buster Keel. How you see how strong Keel is at the end when he jumps into his Dragon Ape form. All these characters who, you see guys that earlier in the series were a struggle for him now are nothing. And it's like, wow, it's crazy how powerful he is. But it's like, no, we've just been seeing fractions of his power the whole time, but we knew where it was leading up to. Meliodas, it's like, yeah, before it was like pieces of his power, but it was never portrayed like we're getting his power later on. It's always just like, oh yeah, he says here's his real power. Oh, what's up, Maverick? Yeah. Did you notice anything from this last week and stuff in manga or comics? I read comics too. I always just felt like people preferred, like for my channel, people preferred my manga stuff. But obviously, if you have any comic questions, I'm fine with answering what I can. JK Network. I don't know if I've seen you in my stream before, dude. Sup? How's it going? I like it. Let me hang on a minute. Let me look at your avatar. Is that Aizen? Hold on. Let me zoom in a little. I feel like you got some of that Sasuke Aizen. Are you gonna yep, that is Aizen. Are you gonna main Aizen in Jump Force? Actually, that's a good way to kind of smooth in. Yeah, what's up, man? I hope you like my stream. We'll see how things go. If you like it, I hope I can get a sub. I try and just real quick while I try and charm over this new guy. I do manga stuff. I try and upload 1 to 2 videos daily, and I try and do a couple streams a week. I try and keep them interactive. I like to have conversations with people. I'm gonna definitely try out Aizen for sure in Jump Force. My main though is gonna be Yugi. Yugi's gonna be my main. I'm hoping they bring in like Kaiba and like Merrick. I'm curious to know how many people are gonna be in each series. From each series, I'm guessing eight, eight, four, 3 or 4 each at least, and then some of the bigger series like obviously One Piece, Dragon Ball, One Piece, or I said One Piece twice, Naruto will get, um, I don't know, it looks like 4 or 5 plus, depending on DLC. I was actually really salty. If you check back JK Network of when I did my stream, not a stream, when I did a video on it, I think it's still up. I did a video on it when the trailer first dropped, and I was super salty they didn't have anyone from Bleach. They didn't even show anyone from Bleach like during the whole thing. I was like, where the fuck is Ichigo in this? I want them to add Renji too, but I want it to be before the Thousand Year Blood War Renji because I prefer his old Bankai. I just like the style of it having he had this really cool like chain like whip blade, and then his Bankai was just this massive like AoE like all balls to the wall destruction like sword with. It was so cool. What's up, Alex G? How's it going, dude? I want a manga story where darkness is good and light is bad, or dark magic is evil. Um, Devin, read Black Clover. Black Clover, the mentor character, kind of like Kakashi, or any of them kind of hold a team. Urza, you know, he has dark magic, and one of the head villains actually is uses light magic. So you might like that. It's pretty good. Let's see, JK Network. Yeah, I was salty too. Oh, so Larry Jones. I'm a fan of Larry Jones. What's up, dude? I was salty. Yeah, I know. Like JK. So like the thing JK Network is like, obviously Bleach's sales dropped a pretty good amount later on, like they're in Thousand Year Blood War, and I do think that Ichigo was much cooler before the time skip because I liked it better when he was like he was really he was like a delinquent. He was kind of like Yusuke, but I thought he was a cooler version of Yusuke. And then he became kind of like emotionless. He got really Sasuke like, and I was like, but they still owe so much to Bleach. Bleach is still like one of the most known anime manga like ever. Bleach is such a cornerstone of like worldwide manga and anime. Like seriously, I was so upset that they didn't have Ichigo even shown. They could have just had like Zangetsu just like poking in a shot, and I would have been okay with it. But no Ichigo at all. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? For real. But luckily they added them in. They got Ruki, they got Aizen. Maybe I'll get Renji. Maybe I'll get Byakuya. If they're gonna add any of them besides that of those other guys, Kenpachi, please, please, Kenpachi. Kenpachi would be so much fun to have. Let's see. I am well, my friend. Yeah. Good. Alex, how's it going? Have you read anything that I've suggested? Have you had a good day? I've you keep showing up like in the Discord, and then I'm like, hey, Chin Chin, and you just disappear. I'm like, what the fuck? What's up, Larry Jones? Yeah. Uh, Larry, hey yo, Larry Jones, did you see that picture I posted? That dude from Mimesis? That dude is. I did a video on it. I'll release it probably sometime this weekend because they Mimesis like is a really pretty good manga, and they released 5 issues, 5 chapters today on the website on Jimenez Box. So I had to read all of them, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do all 5 of them and do a review on 5 combined or split them up. And then I read the first one. I'm like, I have to do a video on this chapter by itself. And I read it, and then I read the second one. I'm like, all right, let's maybe do the other 4 in pairs. And then I read 20, and I was like, all right, I gotta do this one by itself too. This is really good, and I managed to read 21, 22, and 23 all by like in one go, and then do a review on them. But they showed the boss character for the current story arc, and he's like edgy as fuck, but he looks so cool. He's got like these raptor legs. He wears like a black fur coat, and he's got one long horn, and there's like this big like black claymore on his back. He looks so freaking cool. Seriously, like oh my god. Let's see. There is going to add Asta and Jump Force. I'm calling. Yeah, so Asta and Deku need to be in Jump Force, and I've started reading Demon Slayer, which is another up and coming Shonen Jump manga. I believe it's getting an anime soon. So like with My Hero Academia in a pretty good spot right now. Black Clover getting the big boost from its anime and getting really comfortable with a large audience right now. And then Demon Slayer about to get an anime. It'd be so dumb for them not to have them in the game. Maybe not all of them in the base game, but definitely it would be like they would have to announce, "Hey, we're doing DLC. And these are the characters for the first DLC," and you show they should be in the game, but you need at least Asta and Deku because they're the new kids. They're the doing really well for themselves. Like I looked at the sales for the first 6 months of the fiscal year, and for trades, not even single issues, like the volumes. My Hero Academia sold like 2.5 million physical copies, and Black Clover sold like 2.1 million physical copies, which yeah, they're in the competing like portion for each other. And I don't actually know what Demon Slayer sold. I'd have to look at it later, but I imagine it sold pretty well because it's from what I can tell, it's pretty well received. It's getting an anime, and it's pretty good. I'm catching up with it, and then I'm gonna do weekly reviews on it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, Kenpachi in it would be cool. Is this the Lisa Frank appreciation stream? Lisa Frank. Do I know who that is? Kenpachi. Yeah, Kenpachi would be awesome. I'd love to drop Nozarashi and just start swinging out. He'd have so much like cleave potential. That'd be amazing. I do really like Bleach. Bleach got a little bit wonky near the end, just cause like it wasn't really Ichigo didn't do really anything the last like not nothing, but he barely did anything in the last arc, and it was cool to see all the other characters do stuff. But I think Ichigo should have had a bigger presence in that arc. But regardless, there were so many cool designs and a lot of cool parts, and one of them definitely is just Kenpachi, like being the badass that he is. Like Kenpachi's so awesome. I haven't been able to read anything besides Cinderella and Red Hiding for homework, dying inside. Oh, really, Alex? Are you serious? Even is Sasuke's personality like he's all over the place in the main series now? I support to movies. Yes. So Sasuke, original Sasuke, obviously he was like edgy, and then like part two Sasuke, he's like, oh, he was all over the place, and now current Sasuke is just like mellow as fuck. I prefer part one Sasuke. I like the angsty kid. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with the current Sasuke because at least he's got a solid, consistent kind of personality of this just chill as fuck and tries to stay chill as fuck all the time. But at the same time, I'm just like, can we? something to make his character pop a little bit more, you know. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I like Sasuke. I think Sasuke is interesting to kind of watch him uh as a character interact with everyone around him and like the story. I know he's like super fanwit jerk to like people like the circle jerk Sasuke and like his character. I'm just like, I mean, he's cool, but he's not that cool. Calm down. He's got a cool power, but I'm not a Sasuke fan, but I don't hate on Sasuke. I think he's kind of cool, but not that cool. There's definitely cooler people. Like if you came down to it and said I don't know, Sasuke or Renji, I'm picking Renji. If you said Sasuke or um, I don't know, Sasuke or Gray or even Gadgil, I'd pick Gray or Gadgil. If you picked Sasuke or I don't know. There's a list. I mean, but if you pick Sasuke or Zoro, it'd be hard because Zoro's cool, but that's all there really is to Zoro right now, which God, I gotta be careful. I don't want to turn this into a One Piece rant stream. Because I do appreciate things about One Piece. There are things about it I enjoy, and I don't want it to make it seem like I just hate on it to hate on it. It's just there's a lot of things that have gone wrong recently that have really bothered me. But you know, whatever, it's fine. But I always say like just because I don't like something doesn't mean other people can't dislike or people don't have to dislike something because I dislike something, and they don't have to like something just because I like it. You know, we can all be on the same page, knowing that it's like it's you know it's obviously all opinion based. It's what you're into, whether or not you like something or not. You know, it's we're all good. Let's see. Since they always have a villain for each Jump Force, what My Hero Academia villain would you want? Let me see. Oh, so All for One would be the. I feel like he'd be the most likely choice, but I don't know if they'd want to pick him. I think Overhaul would be cool or Muscular, but Muscular's kind of boring and he doesn't really have a very cool fighting style. Let me think for a second. And I don't really like the bad touch guy. Actually, you know, it'd be really Nomu would be really funny. The first like the one that fought All Might in that little training piece. That would actually be really funny. Or Gentle. I would be stoked if Gentle was in there. Gentle, out of all the villains that My Hero Academia has had so far, Gentle has the coolest fighting style out of any of them. I just like because I keep saying that Horikoshi needs to not have his villains have crazy OP abilities like Bad Touch or Overhaul, because Deku doesn't have a means to defend against them at all. He's all straight like in combat style. He's not like, for instance, obviously these are going to be the instances that he's someone like Natsu who okay, this person has a hacks magic. Oh, but Natsu has magic. His dragon slaying magic, his specific type, dragon fire can burn magic. So he has a means to counter it. It might not be 100%, but he could deal with it. And you know, and then you have Asta who can, if he can land it, negate certain spells. Well, he can negate magic within his own thing. So if you had some guy like throw a, I don't know, a spell that like, oh, you get hit by this, you turn to stone. It'd be like, okay, he just has to be careful about it, and he could be in it. The problem is with Deku, is Deku couldn't get hit by Overhaul's power or Bad Touch's power once, or he's dead because that's how it works. But with Gentle, the way that Gentle used his quirk to fight, like he could get hit all the time. It made for a much better dynamic fight. The choreography was so much better, and like him using the environment was great. And just kind of utilizing everything around him being able to like do stuff like turn the air like pockets of air and like areas elastic to shoot back shockwaves and stuff. That was really cool. And it didn't. It was like it's like one of those OP powers, but it doesn't feel broken unless you know how to use it. And that's what I liked about Gentle. And I think Gentle would be cool in the game, but I don't think he will be. I know, but so my guess though is All for One. He just seems like the most likely person to put in the. Oh, sorry, I hiccuped. The most likely person to put in the game, or I mean, if I had to pick, it would be Gentle or I'm not calling him Dobby. I hate calling him Dobby because I think of the house elf. Cremation. The guy, obviously, the blue flames and all the stitching. I think that guy's really cool. So that'd be my pick. I gotta scroll down because I got fixated on that. What's up, Elric? I just saw you get down there as I'm scrolling. Yeah, I saw it. Really focuses on the side characters. Ones as well. No, the thing about the thing about Burrito, which I find better than Dragon Ball Super, right? Because obviously I like there where all of these big series are doing continuations. They're expanding out their story beyond what we had before. Dragon Ball Super, Burrito, Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. There's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, potentially Burn the Witch. They're taking all these things that had like fixed universes and they ended and they're like, we're gonna expand them out in different areas and we're gonna, give them all these new characters, these new styles and all these different things that we wouldn't really get if we stayed in the thing in kind of the format prior. But with Dragon Ball Super, I don't know. The manga feels way different from the anime. I'll say that. I think the manga's a lot better. They cut out a lot of the filler, the stuff that feels like filler at least, and get to the important stuff. The anime seems to do kind of the same thing a lot. That's what I don't like about it. But at the same time, I'm not a big, I like Dragon Ball, but I'm not a big Dragon Ball fan. And obviously, pleasing the fans is what's most important. So doing tournaments and recoloring the other forms. As long as the fans like them, that's what's important, though. In the long run of things, obviously, you want to appease the people who made your stuff um, popular, but without breaking it. Obviously, a lot of the stuff they're doing in Dragon Ball works. It's already set. Um, if it keeps working, keeps working. But I'm hoping they with the Broly movie, it looks like they might do some new stuff, which I'm looking forward to. Let's see, what's the site called? Jaminis Box. I will. I'll put a link to the series or to the website here. It's one of the I use pretty much two manga websites mainly, Manga C Online and Jaminis Box. Both are awesome, so go check out their stuff. Give them the traffic they deserve. Jaminis Box is really cool. They don't have a lot of ads. They seem pretty cool. They update their stuff pretty frequently. And Manga C Online is just solid as hell. They update their stuff with official translations. I get away from Manga Stream after some of the shit they were saying on Twitter, and that really miffed me pretty hard. Ape wants a shout out. What's up, Ape to Mac? Eight, best French girl I know. How's it going? How are you? Griffith loves you. Elric already said hi to you. So what's up, dude? No, Yu-Gi-Oh's cool, Alex. Jeez. Saw the My Hero Academia last night. Yeah, it looks good. I'll check out the My Hero Academia movie when I can get it online. If I can get it online for YouTube, I'm guessing it'll be on like YouTube or Amazon. If I could pay a couple bucks and watch it, I will. If I have to wait and buy it on like Blu-ray or something, I'm just gonna watch it online somewhere for free. I'll pay for it if I can just rent it and watch it, because it's definitely something I'd be willing to rent, just not something that I really care to buy the whole thing. Because I'm only gonna watch it like I don't know once or twice. Uh, like I don't watch a lot of the movies unless I'll watch movies and stuff if they're canon because obviously there's a much different feel to something if they tie into the story. But if there's not a point to them, like it's just like a fun Elseworld style and it's just like a what if thing, I'll check it out. But it's not on the priority list. If it's canon though, you want to rush to it and figure out what it's gonna do. That's why one of the only anime movies I have like Dark Side of Dimensions for the Yu-Gi-Oh movie, which is great, which is one of the best anime movies I've ever seen, especially in terms of animation. Animation is solid through the whole thing. It looks amazing. I had to look at what other ones I have. I know I have a Fairy Tail Dragon Cry, a really good one as well. And like I said, like I don't own the first one, but I've seen it a couple times, and I'm gonna own it eventually. I just keep forgetting to buy it. I'll buy it probably next time I go to the store. There's a movie store near where the Barnes and Nobles that I go to a lot. I just get lazy, but I want to own both of them on physical. I own Dragon Cry on Blu-ray. Yeah, like I said, it's different though. Obviously, Dragon Cry is canon to the story. I think the My Hero Academia movie is canon. I've seen people argue how I've seen people say it's canon. I know Horikoshi. I think he said he ties in, but I think some people have pointed out that there are things, though they say the trailer that's like, how could it be canon to this things? But it could easily be a flashback. I'll check it out though when I can. When I could get it and rent it, I will. That's already set up because it does look good. Let's see. Do you think Elsa Crimson will be Shiki's rival in Zero since both? Yeah, that'd be cool. The thing though, JK, did you watch my video on the latest chapter? Because they brought up a couple good things. Because when I think it was Creed, the one with like the two different colored hairs of their Star Federation. I don't remember though. I think it was like the Star Space government or something. He says he's like, oh, there's another person on the ship that can use ether gear. So it's either Elsie or I'm guessing the the black-haired like bowl cut guy that's seen in like the big roster, the big promo art of the series before it came out, as well as standing next to Elsie when she went to the shooting Starlight Guild. That guy. So it's either one of the two that's using it, but also at the end when he uses gravity comment and people and it looks like Elsie's defeated. They say like Elsie's ether hasn't changed at all, so she's probably gonna get up and be like, "Wow, that was a good attempt, but blah blah blah." And either he'll keep in this form and then he'll use like upped versions and we'll see kind of like I mean like I said I'm expecting this to be kind of like if you've read Rave Master and Fairy Tail, kind of like Haru versus Lance and Natsu versus Aragorn, where it's the first time they run into trouble like opponent wise, and they have to go like to the brink and they have to break through their limit to beat them. Actually, because actually put a lot of effort. Because what we've seen, similar to the other two series, who they fought now before, is really kind of like measuring stick characters. You're seeing how their powers work. You're seeing how their characters are, and all it's doing is it's people that they're knocking down just to see some stuff about it. Let's see. The animing was bad at some parts. Yeah, Eric, that doesn't surprise me just because obviously similar to the games, it's their first movie, so they probably don't put as much in it. Like, actually, I think they'll reverse. I think like thinking back, there were the Fairy Tale Dragon Cry. I think Phoenix Priestess had better overall animation, but some of the parts in Dragon Cry had really good animation. Everything I think after in that last like 30 minutes looked really good. Let's see what else is there. So yeah, I saw a clip of the Macadamia movie. It looks good. I'll see. Have you seen the acting like gender bender? Wait, what? I saw the Plu one. Let me go check. I think he's running the joke thing with the whole Bowserette thing that's been going around. It's for one been really funny. I've laughed at that for a while. Hold on a second. I thought the Bowserette thing was pretty hilarious. I've seen a couple things. I thought on like a Thwomp and like Queen Boo and stuff, but it just keeps getting more amusing. Bowsette, put her in Smash, put her in Smash, do it. Let's see. I'm gonna go to Hiromishima's Twitter and see. He did a gender bent Acnologia. That's hilarious. If so, let me check. Oh, I see. That's great. Fucking goddamn it. That's pretty good. Some of that shit is hilarious. I like it when people do it comedically like this, where it's just like he saw the all the Bowser stuff because I know he's really into like like games and shit. He saw that he wanted to do it as well. Like it just looks like it with a girl's face and tits. I mean, but then again, that's what you look like. That's pretty good though. Thanks, Anime Vortex. That's hilarious. How long do you think the Shiki versus Elsie fight? I'm gonna guess two more chapters if my theory is correct. Two more, at least one more. One more, at least two max. Can I get a shout? Yeah, Elric, check out Elric's channel. He does manga stuff too. I think he mostly does My Hero Academia and Star Wars. So if you're interested in that, go check out his channel. He's growing pretty good. I saw you got like 7 subs in the last week. Good dude. You're getting there. Let me see. Oi, Spidercide. What could it be? How's it going, Spiderside? What do you need? Let's see. Oh wait, not yet. About to watch your review on it. Yeah. Oh god, I scrolled way too fast, and I'm not. Hey Rex, hey McFly, McFly. As long as you behave, you can be in my streams. That's all I gotta say. I was trying to make videos earlier, and you showed up in the freaking. You showed up in the chat and then screamed and then left, and I got really mad. If you want to be in you can be in my stream chat. That's fine. Just behave. Yeah, it's canon. Yeah. So the My Hero Academia thing it, not only is it set in a time where it could be canon, Horikoshi said it was I think he said directly that it was it was canon to the story. So it's pretty much, unless it does something that makes no sense and contradicts stuff, it would have to be canon, just by word of God, as they say. The term word of God, for those who don't know, is when the author says something, or does something that completely undoes a fan theory. I learned about it. I have to mention it because I know, I remember it was, I read about it when people were debating Jack Racken and Fate from Najima, and they were constantly going back and forth about it. And then their fight ended up happening in the manga, and I don't know, the winner happened, and then people had to shut up about it. You know. Let's see. Yeah, it's canon for you. Yeah, I read that. Not yet. About to watch the review on it. Yeah, it was a good trailer, but at the same time, I'm just like, where the fuck? Where? Oh wait, no, I'm talking about the Eden Zero review. Yeah, good chapter. I'm looking forward to it. There was some stuff laid out that makes me think Elsie's not done. Hello, Spider said I said that. How's it going? Mash that like button. Thanks, full custom hot dog. Bowserette, no, Bowserette's funny. Let's see. I heard the Fairy Tail 2018 anime is going to be different from the manga, like how Dragon Ball Super anime is different from the manga. From what I understand, JK Network is this is my fan theory because I've taken note of some of the things that Hiroshima said in the edit in like the volume notes, is that there were things that he wanted to do. There are things that he wanted to do throughout the series that got altered by its editor. For instance, one that I don't know which the aim of this editor, but I'll be mad at him forever for it, is that he wanted the Tartarus arc to be longer, which but his editor made him shorten it, which is like, god damn it, the Tartarus arc is my favorite arc in the series. It could have been easily longer, and I would have loved it. I wish it had more of like a lasting impact. Like I really wish that there was an arc in between Tartarus and Alvarez. Obviously, with the time skip, it couldn't have really, but whatever. But from what I remember, this was at a con. I think it was the New York Comic Con last year, last like December or something. People asked Hiroshima some questions, and he said that he was going to take things that he didn't get to put in the manga and put them in the anime because like I said, I think the editors made him end the series a little bit earlier than he planned because for instance he said that he had Acnologia's backstory all written out, but it didn't make it into the manga for some reason. And it's like, if you, unless for some reason you just said, fuck it, I'm not doing it, why would you not do it? Acnologia could have been, could have gotten his own arc. It didn't need to be as long as the Alvarez arc or the Tartarus arc. It could have easily been 20, 30 chapters of them going up. With him kind of splitting apart, he could have been like, I'm gonna make my own minions by using time space fuckery, or literally just creating his own, or maybe I don't know. There could have been a lot of things that led up to it. It could have literally been training. It could have been like a bunch of training and character development that led up to the final battle with Acnologia, which would have been really good. The fight itself was like, and you could tell like the everything after Irene using Universe One got rushed hard because you had like Wall Wall off screened or off paneled. He got beaten off. Him and Bloodman both got beaten off panel, which is like, what the fuck. Wall especially salty about because he is my favorite design out of this Brigand 12. Uh, Azir got beaten off panel. Who else? God Serena got beaten super easy. And out of all the characters who I wanted to see fight, I really wanted to see God Serena and Guildarts. Because Guildart, it should have been, it didn't need to be like a Guildarts goes all out, but it should have been like a practical fight, and I really want that to be a fight in the anime, because it would have been like Gildarts is now top Wizard Saint strength, even though there's people above him like around. It would have been cool just that they're like, all right, you're the top Wizard Saint, that's awesome. But it's very clear that Hiroshima is going to be adding stuff into the anime. Even when somebody asked him, he said, "Is there going to be stuff in the anime that wasn't in the manga?" He smiled and said no comment, which that means yes, and he wants to tell you, but he doesn't want to give you spoilers. You know, let's see what else. So there's going to be, from what I understand, similar to the Attack on Titan anime, Hiroshima is going to use the anime to maybe fix things that he didn't like how it turned out, or add stuff in that didn't get to be in there, because he'll have way more creative control in the anime than he did in the manga, because he'll just make tweaks in it, and he doesn't have the same deadline as the anime did. Let's see. Why aren't you in the stream? Get your fellow Aussie YouTuber in here who doesn't have a channel. First off, Spider Side, hurry up, make your channel. Second off, I'm just getting the stream started by myself, and then getting the main topics out of the way, getting like the main questions, the stuff from the chapters of the week, and then I'm gonna come into the chat, and we can just bullshit and talk. People can ask questions. We could talk about manga in general. It'll be really cool. So let me keep an eye solo for a little bit longer, and then I'll come into the Discord. Let's see. Let me keep scroll down. Oh God, there's so much stuff. Seriously. Also, what bet did you win, Spider Side? You don't have to tell me. Yeah, I got some subs. Cool. That's good, Elric. Yeah, Elric's cool, guys. Yeah, he's building up his channel. He's trying to get some subs. Uh, I'm trying to get him. I got him to read Radiant. I'm trying to get him to read some other stuff as well. That's my thing in Yellow Flash's Discord is I'm like trying to weeb everybody with manga, trying to bring him onto the weeb side. You know. Let's see. Where are the Monster Girls? Gwalt, we'll talk about Monster Girls. Don't worry, buddy. Oh, Gwalt, did you like that video I sent you? Do you know where I can read Radiant Chapter 5? Yeah, I can give it to you, Mercenary. I can post it. I did a couple translations. I did a couple translations myself. Just a few of them. Actually, honestly, Mercenary, just wait for the anime. It comes out in a week and a half. You might as well. It comes out a week from Saturday is when the Radiant anime drops. So honestly, you should just wait the time because there's some stuff that happens around those chapters that's going to be really exciting to happen in the anime. Let's see. I can't believe he dropped after the first issue, Spider Side. I was so salty. Like, oh my God. Like, the Power Rangers team, the current one, for those who don't know, this background I'm using, which is beautiful by the way, is from the Power Rangers comic. And up to the current issue, which is issue 31, they were using the original team, and events happened, and now they're using like scattered members from various teams throughout the years. And they have such a good team. It's like the Ranger Slayer, Magnet Defender, Green Ninja Storm, Yellow Zeo, Andros, and the Dark Ranger, and it's such a solid team. The art looks crisp. The only thing I have to say about this current artist is I don't like how he draws faces, but I love how he draws the suits. The suits look so much better, and really that's just like World of Warcraft. The helmets and the shoulders are the most important thing, so that's what this dude did right. Let's see. I know he said he was gonna give 3 issues, and then he didn't. Spider Side, help me roast him for that later. Let's get him to try at least give it 2 more issues a try. Let's see. Yeah, the movie time takes place in a span of a day. Really? Well, it's not the time that the movie goes over the course of. It depends on when the movie happens, because obviously the stuff with All Might, it would have to be before a certain deadline. So we'll have to look more like Retardarus. I get you, hot dog. That was a good arc though. I love the Tartarus arc. Don't even get me started on my love for Mart Gear. Mart Gear is. Let's see. Did you hear the about Yuki Tabata interview arc in a? Yeah, so that's what I assumed, Mercenary. It looked like it was gonna be after this arc. It was gonna be time skip, Black Clover Part One. I heard that he wants it to be. Uh, so I know he wants it to be the shonen equivalent to Berserk. He wants it to have those kind of like fun fantasy, like classic style fantasy bits to it, done in a manga format. Uh, and he really loves Berserk, but he also wants it to go like he said if he can, it'll go as long as One Piece, which is awesome because he's pretty young and this is his first big success. He has a lot of ideas. There's a lot he could do. He's clearly planned out a lot. Like if you the thing about I don't. This is gonna sound like I'm doggy on My Hero Academia. I'm not, cause I've said before I like My Hero Academia. I just like Black Clover more. You know what? You can if you read My Hero Academia, you read Black Clover, you can tell that Tabata plans things out way more than Horikoshi, which isn't a bad thing. Uh, Obviously Horikoshi's doing well for himself. It's not like I'm like he needs to take notes from Tabata. What he's doing obviously works for him. So do whatever you're doing, dude. It's clearly a success for you. But I will say, from a story writing standpoint, Tabata like plans things out like a lot. You can tell that he has a lot of things that he's pulling together that were set up earlier in the series that make a lot more sense now, or fit well now, and that's so awesome. So I really like Tabata. I think he's a cool guy. I really like his character designs and what he's doing with Black Clover right now, and I'm looking forward to what it's going to be like after this arc. Because like I keep saying, and I'm going to keep saying it until the arc's over, I don't think the Clover is going to win. I don't think that the Clover Kingdom is going to pull out of this arc with a victory. I think they're going to get the softest loss possible, and they're going to have to pretty much retreat. And the reason that Licht seems a little bit weird is going to be why they don't just get murdered. Like maybe they're like, he's like, no, just let them run. Well, we've got stuff to do. Oh God, I accidentally opened my own stream. Fuck it. That's gonna be awkward in that playback second if it's there. Let's see. Yeah, Fairy Tail was rushed like Bleach, and yeah. Well, Bleach though, the thing about Bleach is it was rushed because Kubo got sick, or not sick, he got injured because he had a shoulder problem. And actually, I haven't done a video on it, JK. Did you see that Kubo said he's gonna come back to manga? He said he's coming back soon. He said that in the since ending Bleach, he's had like some depression issues, and he thought it was because of his injury, but he realized recently it's because he's not doing manga stuff anymore. And part of his life is he liked just like sitting around doing stuff. But while he was doing stuff, he was also thinking about new characters, new stuff to do for the series, and whatever, and it just it doesn't feel the same without it. So he wants to come back, and that's where we could either get Burn the Witch or a sequel with Ichigo and Orihime's kid hanging out with Renji and Rukia's kid, and that'd be really cool. And I look forward to that. I like that all these big manga and anime pillars now are doing sequels and expanding their worlds. It's fantastic. Like for real, it's great. So let's see. I think the biggest disappointment was the use of Lasagna and brought back, and there was nothing with her characters. There's a reason for that, Devin. There is a reason for that. Hiroshima talked about it. He did not plan. So Hiroshima has said before, when characters are killed off, he doesn't like he likes to do implied deaths and ones for shock value or ones for like character reaction. And when a character dies, oh sweet, I got 19 people watching. That's the most I've had before. I've gotten a 19 before. I haven't broken to 20 viewers yet, but maybe this will be the stream. Oh, 20! Right when I say it, sweet, awesome. That's my most 20 people watching. That's the most I've had. Now, like I said, so where was I? So yeah, Hiroshima, he doesn't like to kill off characters when they die. He likes to do shock value or character reaction stuff. So, and I think that how the characters react to the idea of another character dying is more important than a character actually dying, because what you want out of it is if a character dies and there's not really an impact, it's like, why am I supposed to care? You either care because you like the character, or you care because another character who you like has an impact from it. It's like when Ace died, it was like seeing Luffy react. It was like, damn, fucking Luffy just like went full retard. He's shut down. But like Ace himself, it's like, why do I care that Ace just died? We haven't done anything with Ace, the whole series. He shows up. But you get or Neji. It's like Neji hasn't done anything for years. Why do I care if Neji dies? But with something like when Jiraiya died, it was crazy. And oh, right, right when I was like, "Yay, I broke 20," it dropped down to 15. Some spiteful people here. But now 14. God damn it! What have I done? I've cursed myself. Um, when it got to the point where with Lizana wasn't supposed to come back. Hiroshima didn't want to bring her back. She was literally going to be a tool to make it harder for Natsu and Lucy to be a thing. It was to kind of add a rift between them so they didn't just instantly move into relationship status. Kind of like where Haru and Ellie were. They acted like boyfriend girlfriend a lot throughout the series, but they weren't official until near the end when they kind of like got very honest with each other about stuff. So that was the whole thing about Lizana. But Hiroshima didn't really care for Lizana as a character, but his staff, like people in his office, really liked Lizana, and they kept asking to bring her back. So that's why he's like, well, I technically never showed her die. It was kind of vague, and I don't have to do anything with her. So he pretty much brought her back to be there, as like a here you guys go thing, which is like, I mean, I don't care for Lizana was like, oh, the only thing Lizana ever really did was she wore them booty shorts and she turned into a cat girl. I mean, that's all I really care for Lizana. She could have done stuff and I would have been fine with it, but her not really doing anything, it was like, whatever. Let me just keep scrolling. Oh God, I'm missing parts. Yeah, Hiro Mishima didn't want to. Oh, okay, right when I started on that JK network, said the same thing. Yeah, it was kind of like, well, we're going to get a Gakugan Summon Raido review. Is that the series with the Moth Girl you gave me, Gwalt? I don't know if it's gonna be my channel. Yeah, Goblin Slayer is a good manga, Elric. When and what streaming service? Streaming service? I don't know what you're talking about. I might have missed it. I might have said this a while ago. Just tell me. I knew he would. It was written really. I know it was a good chapter, Spider Side. There were some parts that were a little bit slow, obviously, because they're like, hey, we're in a really weird situation now. We obviously have to go over things. But they got into a lot of good action. The art was really solid. There were so many good visuals. The coloring was great. I don't know what Yellow Flash's problem is. It was so good. I don't know. I think he's stuck on the old team. And even if you don't like the old team, or even if you only like the old team and you're like, I don't like these new ones, they don't follow the shows. You don't have to really know about the shows because you're gonna learn about the events from the shows as the as the comic goes. But whatever. I guess yeah. Kimberly's cool. Jen's probably the best Pink Ranger though. Roast the Flash. Yeah. Yellow Spider Bolt. Wait. Maybe the Yellow Flash. Maybe this will be the spawn of a new version of the Yellow Flash from his multiverse. Because Spider Bolt is only one of his variations. Which anime series do you think is the most fan service? Well, you'd have to just get into like porn for that. Would it just be like, yeah, it would either be hentai or borderline hentai, like Mach and Key or something. Let me keep scrolling. Oh my god, I feel like DNC right now. Tamada Tabata. Yeah. Let's see. Where do you think the anime the Black Clover anime will stop at? The next season? The next season, I think they're gonna stretch it out because they could. So what they could do, Mercenary, is I think the next season should cover from now. Well, I guess we're in where would this count as season two? I guess season two. Yeah, I guess this really would does feel like the start of season two. I don't know. I had to check what would be classified as season two because really um the water temple really feels like the end of the season and then we're starting up with new stuff. I'm guessing it's going to end with the season two will be of the witch forest because what I'm hoping is they take the novel that Fonzel and the two witch girls he's with and turn it into part of the art because it's only a novel and you can only get it's only in Japanese from what I could find and it's canon. So it's like I want to know, what happens in it that, Fonzo and Asta became buds and you know, all the stuff that, he hangs out with these two witches. Because prior to it, we didn't the only thing we knew about the witches is that Vanessa was a witch. That Vanessa is from the witch village. We don't know a whole lot of their backstory, and we don't find out until we get to the witch forest. But I can guarantee, without even reading it, I can guarantee there's at least some more witch stuff in that novel. If these chicks are witches, like, come on, I like Power Rangers. I know Atlas. I know you like Power Rangers, dude. I hear Kubo is coming back. He's doing some series called Burn the Witch. Yeah, that'd be. Oh, I gotta sneeze really quick, Alan. All right. Yeah, Kubo's doing Burn the Witch. I'm looking forward to that. Burn the Witch is cool. I like the idea of expanding them out. I like that the Hollows are a variation of the monsters, and maybe the dragons will be explained, and we'll get some like deeper kind of way that they work, and what makes them turn into Hollows and what makes them turn into dragons. That'd be really cool. Will Acnology appear during the 100 Years? Wait, what? At all during the 100 Years quest? No, he's dead. He could. So the Acnology technically could still be alive because his soul was, it was assumed destroyed. He had time fuckery. It might have been scattered, kind of like with Zareth when Zareth was destroyed and then time fuckery back. There's easily a way that he could time bring back Acnologia. I don't know if he would. I don't know if we're gonna see. We might see a flashback. If we got flashback, it'd be weird to see him show up unless we got a straight time dragon or a necromancy dragon. Well, I guess we do have with Scarion, we have a corpse dragon. Maybe he can bring him back. I don't know. Let's see. No one cares to say Alice. It's Spider Side and McFly getting at it. I feel like Mars and Fauna might be the strongest couple. Yeah. Well, are there any other? Well, the other only couples would be like Fonzel and his. I think she's his fiance. Charlotte and Yami. It would be Charlotte and Yami if they ever become a couple, but I don't think there are a lot of official couples. Are there? Oh, because actually Fauna and Mars. I don't know if they're officially a couple. I know Fanzel, I pronounce the name, and his girl are officially a couple, so it might be them. I don't know. Uh, oh, I heard that they might add in. I was looking at. Apparently, they're doing a. I guess they've confirmed Julius and Charlotte as characters they're going to add into Quartet Knights, and I guess they're running a. Bandai Namco is running a poll to see who's going to be next. And there's, oh, I clicked it. Mara Leona is on there. I voted for her. I even refreshed it, and hopefully I voted. I voted for a few more times. I hope it works. I'd love to play as Mara Leona. I'd say sorry, every other character in the game. I'm playing as Mara Leona, and I'm only gonna play as Mara Leona. Everyone else sucks to suck. What do you think of Yuno and Charmy? I think Yuno and Charmy are a funny relationship. I like Charmy. I'm hoping to see more of actual Charmy and not like the chibi comedic Charmy. I want to see more serious Charmy. I want to see actually how powerful she is because she's hyped to have her magic is hyped to be that feel like an elf's. So it might. I'm wondering if it's just in some weird nature or it's just power level because she's in terms of firepower she's definitely pretty high up there. It's your hentai. Oh my god, am I that far? Because fucking Gwalt saying he's for all hentai games. Yeah. Sup, Frostfire? How's it going? How long do you think Berserk will end? It depends. I wish he would just. I wish that he would just say, "I'm just gonna continue it in the anime," and then the anime. If he said, "I'm gonna continue in the anime," the anime budget I guarantee would skyrocket. They'd get a much more comfortable animation style because everybody would be watching it because Berserk's so amazing. I like though his art style. He's got really good, like crisp, clean, beautiful art, and he could end it like within a movie because all that's really left is like the final battle, and it doesn't need to be some long shonen like arc. It could just be like square up. We've got a couple characters we gotta fight. We have a couple like competent like strong characters besides just guts. Like it'd work for. Oh, cool! I caught up. Let's see what else. Do you think we'll ever see a flashback to a fight between Lotus and Yami? No. Lotus isn't a fighter. He's like a tricky, strategic guy. From what I can tell, Yami just fucked him up. Do you think that that girl who joined Fairy Tail, like Snotsu, secretly a part of the Dragon Eaters Guild because Jalal did warn Sabretooth? Not right. I did a theory on her, JK. I think that she's a demon. I think she's actually the Ethereus portion of Natsu that was um, I believe was expunged out of him when Lucy fucked his book, manifested. And I did a whole video going about Toka and why I think that she is actually END, or at least the Ethereus portion of it. Let me see if it's still on the channel because it might have gotten privatized after I got taken down for a little bit because I got to a thing where Shueisha was false flagging the shit out of people for. Oh yeah, it's still up there. Uh, I have a couple theory videos on her. I think I got like 3 or 4. Yeah, I there's a long list of things of why I think that she is the Ethereus portion of Natsu, like for real. It's crazy. Let's see what else is there. Let's see. Do you think that we'll get a power up for Noelle in this arc, or at least I don't think she'll get a power up because the thing about Noelle right now is that she doesn't need a power up. She just needs better control. Because she's pretty OP on her own. She has a really strong defense, and then she has like a super like a fucking assault attack. Is she just drops her gets close, drops her sea dragon's nest, and then it's like, oh shit, how am I gonna get through that? And then drops her sea dragon roar. She can kill most characters in the series. There's only a handful that could take that head on and get back up and keep fighting. Obviously, though, there's a lot of characters that could dodge it or counter it maybe in some way, but the fact that she has high defense and she's got a high attack she can use a couple times. She's pretty strong. The only thing obviously that's her problem right now is she has poor control. Sup, Carl? How's it going? I need to watch your some more of your videos, Carl. I liked your JoJo coloring. I really wish I could. I've said it before. I really wish I could draw. I can't draw, but I really wish I could. Uh, how powerful do you think the eight shining generals are? I'm guessing a couple of them will be captain level for sure. I'm guessing that they'll range from vice captain level to captain level. Probably it'll be like four, five of them will be vice captain, three of them. Actually, I think it'll be four of them will be vice captain, three of them will be captain level, and one of them will be like high captain level, like Yami. And that'll be who Yami fights, or whoever is with them that is their power guy. What did you? What did Manga Stream? Say. Oh, Manga Stream. Oh, Manga Stream fucking pissed me off. I did a video on it. You can go back and check. They're like, we've decided to drop Eden Zero from our translation line because maybe Hiramashima should just learn how to just write a new manga instead of just copying for everything from his old series. I'm just like, he's doing he's doing characters that look he's got similar like physical styles because it's his art style. The characters don't act anything alike. Like Shiki and Natsu act so wildly different already. Like the only thing that's consistent is like with all his characters where they have the whole friendship, like they all savor friendship, which is like 99% of shonen main characters. But like Shiki and Natsu don't act alike. Rebecca and Lucy don't act alike. Even the fucking robot Happy doesn't act anything like Happy. Like Happy Bot is like he seems pretty much like a yes man, and Happy trolls the shit out of people all the time. Like he made fun of a lot of people, and like he had no mercy. And like, but after that, also they translated Burn the Witch, and it's like a lot of the characters look exactly like Bleach characters. So I don't know what you're so you're are you guys just being hypocrites? Oh, also then they were promoting Rurouni Kenshin, and for those who don't know, the Rurouni Kenshin writer got busted for child porn last year. It's like for real? You guys think that an author having the same art style is horrible, but you're fine with promoting an author that got arrested for child porn for reals? What? Like it was stupid. Anyway, need to catch up Black Clover. Everyone falling. Pick up the anime JK Network. The anime is so much better. The thing about, or the manga. The manga is so much better for Black Clover. The anime, I usually only watch the animes for certain scenes, like for fight scenes, because obviously they buff them up with animation and like the music. That's when they manage to make it look so much better. But I don't know. I prefer the manga style a lot most of the time. Do I read Gintama? I've tried. I tried. I didn't really get into it, but it's ending soon, so I'm gonna end up reading it all the way through. I know it's like a pretty big, well-known manga. It's got a lot of, pretty big following. I don't know. I just didn't really have a lot of interest in it because I know it does a lot of goofs, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to read that big of a parody manga. I'll check it out. I just read Mimesis where they made a side character, an isekai character, which is an amazing idea and I think is great. Do you get One Piece vibes from Eden Zero? On the adventure aspect, that's One Piece is good for like exploration and adventure. I mean, I'm annoyed that the Straw Hats have been the same for years, but at the same time, I have to give Oda props because he's really good at making it feel like it is an adventure. You're going places, you're seeing all these cool things. Let's see. If they're gonna exclude some manga because of similar character designs, then Akira Toriyama love stuff is. I know it's stupid. They're being assholes. There's a huge thing, Carl, with a lot. So obviously, One Piece is the biggest manga in the world. One Piece fans like to bother. One Piece fans like to be very smug towards other fans. Not wait. Hold on a second. Hashtag not all One Piece fans. Um, Not all One Piece fans. Some One Piece fans are cool, but I know a lot of them are very smug, obviously, because One Piece is the biggest manga, and if it's their fandom, they're like in that and like, I'm part of the fandom of the biggest one. That's my favorite. They like to talk shit to a lot of the other fandoms. Obviously, they can't talk shit to things like Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball is like the forefather, big president grandfather of shonen fighting series. Uh, they tried a long time to talk shit like Naruto and Bleach, but they didn't really care. And then and because they were the for those who don't know the term, for the longest time they were called the Holy Shonen Trinity because Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach were like the big staples of anime and manga at the time. Naruto was way bigger in the West. Uh, One Piece was way bigger in over in Japan, and but Bleach had the best anime, and so they were all really good, known, well-known series. There a lot of people like a lot of people. If you're like, what is your first anime? A lot of them would probably say either One Piece, Naruto, or Bleach. So they're kind of have their own spot, but up and coming, Fairy Tail just kind of popped up, and not part of the. It's not part of the same magazine because obviously Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach are all part of Shonen Jump, but Fairy Tail is part of Shonen Magazine, different publisher, and it got really popular, blew up, and it had similar. There are similarities to One Piece, but there's so many different styles of execution. A lot of the things are handled differently. And I know people show like scenes from the anime that are like similar, and like when they've both done OV like extra chapters on like things that don't originate from either of them and they're from like old Japanese tales and shit. But they'll exclude stuff that like Oda will get inspiration from uh, other authors, whether manga or comics or movies or cartoons. Like how many things he's got inspiration from like old stories or uh, Disney movies. Like the story of One Piece is actually based off of a true event where this guy, I think he was a French pirate during his execution, took his necklace off and threw it in the crowd, and it's like, he said something cryptic, and then in his necklace was the map to his treasure. You can look it up. I saw somebody go talk about this. I watched a video on somebody explain where the whole story of One Piece comes from, and it's just like who cares? Like people can be based off of stuff. You can get inspiration. Buster Keaton, if you've read Buster Keaton, you can tell that the author likes fairy tale. You can tell that he likes Hiro Mishima. Um, you can tell that he based a lot of things within his series off of fairy tale, and he actually works for Hiro Mishima now. He's doing the Happy spinoff, Happy's Adventure, Happy's Grand Adventure. I can't remember the exact naming of it off the top of my head, but he takes a lot of things that fairy tale does and a lot of things that happens in the series, but he does it his own style, and that's what really matters is the execution. Because if you want to say like, oh, like how many series do you think out there right now, like big stuff, don't have some inspiration from a series, another author? Like you're gonna find it because that's what makes you get ideas a lot of time is you see something you like and you think like how would I handle this or something of similar nature in my story, and then bam, you get your own thing, you know. It's silly. A lot of One Piece fans like to bully fairy tale fans, and a lot of fairy tale fans are just like whatever. Like me especially, I don't give a shit. I like Fairy Tail way more. I think the characters are better. I like the story. I like the action more. I just like it more. Sorry about it. QQ. Let's see. Which series do you think will be the new big? So the next HST is going to be My Hero Academia, Black Clover, and Demon Slayer. For sure. For sure. Promise Neverland is not. I know Promise Neverland is selling pretty well. It's not set to be. It's not set to be long ongoing. I think the author already said he's halfway done, and it's only been out for 2 years. So it's not going to be much longer. And then Demon Slayer though is. I've been reading it. I'm about halfway with the current. It's good. I recommend it. If you'll probably find it under its Japanese name on sites, Kimetsu no Yaiba, which is pretty solid. I like it. There's a lot of good characters. Inosuke is my favorite, the dude with the pig head, and he just runs around yelling pig assault and attacking shit. That dude's awesome. Like, for real. Yeah, I know, Carl. It's silly. It's people just wanting to be assholes. Like, I'll tell you this. When I troll people, or when I talk shit, it's either you can tell I'm trolling because I'll make it really obvious. Like Spider Side, if he's still here, he's a big Transformers guy, and I make it really obvious if I'm just trying to annoy him with Transformers. I'll be like, yeah, my favorite part of the movie is where Optimus turned into a fire truck and said, guys, my calling is joining a fire department. I don't care about Decepticons. I want to go and put out actual fires, and it's just like turns into I don't know a silly. comedy or something like that, or it would be stupid, but it'd be like, oh yeah, he's kidding. Or if I'm gonna dislike something, like the reason I don't like Luffy, be like, this is the reason I don't like him, and I'll go into depth. I don't like to dislike stuff just to dislike stuff, especially if it's just like, this is popular to dislike. Ha ha ha. I don't like that. I think that's boring, and it really just shows that some people don't really have their own opinions. And that's why I don't like a lot of review YouTubers, because I think a lot of them are influenced by what's popular and what's not, and it hurts their reviews. I don't know. Uh, do you think Oda has foreshadowed Sabo's character from way back? He foreshadowed. Was it like in Luge Town? I remember Sabo being foreshadowed in a couple parts, but I don't remember how much. Sabo, the problem with Sabo is he's literally just Ace with blonde hair. Like there's almost no reason for him to really not just call him uh Sace. I don't know. I don't really care for Ace or Sabo really. Just whatever. I like that koala chick that hangs out with Ace instead. Cute chick. I like her name as well. I don't have a I don't really care too much of her, but at least she got my attention. Eh, let's see. Do you think Luffy's scar works the same as Shanks does? I don't know. I don't think have they Hold on, mercenary. Tell me. I bet you probably know more about One Piece than I do. Has Luffy ever done something like, oh, the scar aches? I actually like think about scars. I'm still salty that they took Natsu's facial scar off. That looked great. I like that could have been a piece to his character, but whatever. Promise Neverland will be a hit, but not that big. Well, Promise Neverland has sold really well. It's been a pretty big hit, but it's not it's not built like Black Clover, where Tabata is he's making a lot of space so he can be like, because all this has happened, and it's like we're only in one country on one continent, and he's already brought this up as an author. He knows that he's making it very clear that there's a lot of stuff out there. Or My Hero Academia, or the superheroes thing, it'd be really easy to create superhero arcs and do superhero stories. But with Promise Neverland, there's a limited amount of stuff. The fact they don't have powers, or it's like clever, like thinkery stuff, it makes it so from a shonen standpoint, I don't think it'll last the same level. I don't know. Oh, you saw the Raws for fucking Sokyu no Ryande? I have been waiting for more translations for that to come out. It's from the guy who does Claymore, and he's doing a shonen adventure series, and it was so much fun. Like I like that the main character, he's like, yeah, I'm good at a couple things. Like I'm all right. I'm not a great main character. I'm not a bad main character. I'm all right. And then the princess is just super. I think the princess chick is funny. I like how she's for the most part very emotionless, but she tries to be very emotional without showing emotion, and she's just like, come here, let me treat you like a good boy. And she'll like try and give him comfort, but with her flat ass chest and her like monotone face. But she's got like tear marks. I think she's funny. I like that character. I think she's pretty hilarious. What's your thoughts on how to not summon a demon lord? I haven't watched the anime. I watched one episode. I read it a while ago, and then I saw it had an anime. I forgot about it. I just kind of got it's with monthlies. Like I usually end up watching the animes for them because I'll get caught up with the monthly, and then unless they're popular already. Wait, damn fuck. Wait, what are you talking about, Spider Side? Hang on. I'll come to the chat. I'm trying to get into a good spot. I've got a consistent amount of people right now. I'm trying to answer questions, and then I'll come in. You guys got a lot of people in there. I noticed. I got to see Tomba freaking out, but yeah, don't knock the flat chest princess. That's what I said when I told somebody about it. I'm like, dude, it's got a flat chest princess as the main character, and they're like, maybe I'll check it out. What streaming service will Radiant be on? I don't know. I'm just gonna read it on websites. I'll probably check it on like GoGo Anime or something. Crunchyroll. I told Crunchyroll would have had my subscription purely for like Black Clover and Radiant, but they decided to fuck up. So fuck them. Yeah. Anyway, how to not summon a demon lord. I like it. I think it's funny. I like that the dude is like, I only know how to be my NPC. I'm good at role playing my NPC character, but I suck at being me because I'm so weird. Because he was like a fucking game hermit, so he got really good at just playing his character, but he's bad at normal social interactions. So when he plays his character, it doesn't feel like he's doing anything other than role playing. I thought that was funny. I like that about the series. I'll probably check the anime back out and then see where the manga's at. It's like what is that series? It's like fully armed schoolgirls or something. I saw the that had an anime, checked it out, watched the anime, then went back to manga, and I'm like, they didn't even finish, they didn't even catch up to where the anime was in the manga. What the? How? How does that happen? Yeah, Wokaboos. Yeah, Crunchyroll sucks. Let's see. I gotta scroll up because I missed some stuff. The anime will be a hit. Sort of meant. Yeah, hopefully. It may happen during the fish mercenary. Uh, oh my God, they're never gonna have. Wait, it happened during that island? Really? Huh. I'll have to go back and look. I don't remember that. The only thing I remember about like shortly after the time skip was like, hey, maybe we'll get to see the a flashback of the Akainu and fucking Aokiji fight. And it's like it's been like 6 years. Oda's never gonna show that fight, like for real. What's funny is Oda actually admitted he doesn't like doing fight scenes. Like what? And let me see. In your opinion, what are the key qualities of a good character in anime manga has to have, or like character development? As long as the character has something to grow off of. Like I say all the time, Deku Deku annoys me because he can be a bit of a crybaby, a bit of a wimp. But if you just look at, oh, he's a crybaby wimp, ugh, it's annoying, and I wouldn't watch it. But I know from a writing standpoint, he's set to be like that. So by the time he becomes like a normal hero, you'll see how much he's different. It's kind of like and with when I always say with Yu-Gi-Oh is original. That is, but not hating on the other series. I like all of them. Is you see like Yugi and Atem at the start. Yugi is like a crybaby wimp, like similar to Deku, and Atem is like a fucking psycho who just like mind rapes and kills people. But then you see them how they learn from each other constantly and they even each other out, and then you see what they're like at the end of the series. It's like holy shit, like look how much different they are, and it's cool to see characters evolve, both as characters, but I will say also as it's also fun to see them evolve power level and like ability wise from an action standpoint. But as long as the characters have a point to them, there's something about them that it feels good to see those characters. It's like kind of like with I'm trying to think of another character off the top of my head. It's kind of like with Asta. Like you see with Asta, even though he's dumb, he's like he's got kind of that main character power. He's got a really good skill. He's got something. He's even though he's got this really good ability, he doesn't brag about it. He only brags about it with because they like talk shit. But he's very humble. He still appreciates other people. He really likes seeing other people's abilities. He's really impressed by them. As long as the characters have things that make them feel like characters, which include things to grow off of, and don't make them feel like they're just like props in a story like that. Then they're good, you know. Let's see. Koala chick. Don't you mean drop bear chick? That's scary. Don't say that. I like Sabo mostly because I mean his techniques look cool, but I preferred Ace. Like and I don't like Ace much. Well, I don't hate him. I didn't care for him as a character because you never really get much of him. But I liked his fighting style. I thought his fighting style was cool. I actually really liked the fire guns where he does the little pistol hand sign and then shoots little fireballs like bullets, but they're like machine guns. I thought that was cool. I like what Oda did with with Ace's fighting style. I'm hoping he'll be in Jump Force actually to play because I like I said I do think he's got cool moves from a fighting standpoint. Let's see. Need coffee and a smoke. Don't get hurt, Gwaltzilla. Multi-armed schoolgirls. Yeah. Nine Anime is best stream. I'll check Nine Anime. How can you drawing a shonen battle manga? Well, Elric, originally it was more. It's One Piece is much more of a action adventure manga than a battle manga. Like the action is more for like crazy stuff that happens. Because Oda really just the only fights that end up mattering, it's pretty much who does Zoro fight and who does Luffy fight. Everything else is like fun, silly style, like which will it'll be intended to be fun, silly style, and either come off as fun, silly style or stupid, kind of like uh Frankie versus Senior Pink, which was stupid. I didn't like that character at all. He looked dumb, but whatever. Whatever. It's Oda's call. Obviously, what he's doing is working really well for him. Let him do his thing. And there's no way they're gonna stop him. The only thing that could stop One Piece right now is death. Like unless Oda dies, there's no way that One Piece will hit a premature end. Like it'll go as long as Oda says it's gonna go, you know. But yeah, it's much more of an adventure kind of style series, really. Let's see. What's your favorite main character design? I have to be biased, Devin. I'm super biased because I'm like, oh, I gotta point this out before I get teased. Like many nerds, I have my own kind of like idea for what I would do as like a manga or comic. I have a couple, but my main one is very. He's got some similarities to Natsu, but that's because Natsu is like my most ideal, like the closest thing to my ideal main character. Like if you took my main character that I made for my main, like I have a couple of series, I have like four kind of thought out, but out of them, there's one there's one that's like would be my main one. That would be like the one that I have the most kind of like ideas and I put the most work on. If you take the main character I had for that and compare him to every other probably like manga and anime main character, the closest one would be Natsu. And that's actually I made the character and then I found Fairy Tail shortly after. I think Fairy Tail had been out like Kirishima made Fairy Tail first, but I found Fairy Tail not long after I started working on my main kind of like story idea. And that's one of the things I think that drew me in is this Natsu. I think is I really like him as a character. I really like that he's funny, he's cool, he's badass. I like his power and his fighting style. But obviously these things are my opinion, you know. Let's see. What else is there? I was wondering if you would ever do character breakdown videos for various series. I do have that planned, Mercenary. I'm gonna do some stuff soon. I've got to finish my Mashimaverse stuff. I've got three more of those, and then I want to work more on my Clash of Fictions, which I keep charting to do them, but I keep getting distracted. I do want to do character breakdowns. I just have to figure out. I Oh, sorry, hiccup. I'm thinking of what I should do is I should do a poll on like here or Twitter of the next one or maybe the next series, and then I'll do like, hey, this is this for a week, and do like three of them in a week, and then switch, and then I'll just keep moving around, you know. It's just got to figure them out. I've done some before, I did, but they were more like, this is why I like these characters. It was Mereoleona and Zora, and I think I did one on Asta, but I'll probably do a better one because that was when I was still starting and I didn't have the same kind of flow that I was at for my videos and the way that I kind of spoke because I was much more nervous back then, and I'm kind of I've gotten used to it to a degree with videos and streaming, which is good. Let's see what else is there. You giving me shit for liking TF, AOT, and T. No, I never said that. Spider said, shut up. I'm not even mean to you. Just kidding, man. Don't worry. Oda can come up with some pretty interesting powers, but Araki is the king of weird offbeat powers. Yes, freaking Oda. Some of Oda's powers piss me off. For real. Some of his stuff just salt the shit out of me. Meow Illusion G. What? Meow Illusion G? You said I'm handsome. Thank you. I appreciate you. But let's see. Hey, that's pretty good. I agree, Hot Dog. Check out Also, a quick shout out. Check out Full Custom Hot Dog's YouTube channel. He does movie reviews, and I like that he doesn't do like sometimes he'll work in like big movies, but he likes to do a lot of like smaller like weird movies. Like he's done one. I just watched him do one on this one called Franklin, which looks kind of looks pretty interesting. And then I have to give a shout out to it, even though it started out kind of a meme. I really liked this movie called Mandy, which you can watch on YouTube. It's pretty good, and he does a lot of probably not as well known, not like big smash blockbuster hit uh, movies, and I liked him about him. But he's funny because he's a goofy guy, but he's very serious about his reviews, and he it's different to see his it's interesting to see his the difference between like him being a goof and then him being like serious. And I do like his videos though. I like his takes on stuff. He's very movie educated. He's at 89 subs I think right now. He's getting close to 100. He just started doing YouTube. I think around the same time I did. Back in I think he did a few like 2 or 3 weeks. I think he started back in June. Yeah, so give his channel a check. He does good videos. Like I said, he's a cool guy. Let's see. Meowlusion G. Meowlusion, have I seen you before in my streams? I don't know. Are you new? I'm hoping I can get some new people. I like it when I see new people show up and I like the growth. I like saying hello. I like chilling with people. You know, it's pretty cool. And I also trying to, coax over some new subs. Oh, Godzilla vs. Optimus Prime. Uh-oh, Spider Side's gonna freak. Do you think Tabata should slow the pacing down of Black? No, the pacing is good. The Black Clover pacing is really good. And the thing is, I'll say this New Dawn Horizon, like I was talking about earlier, if you notice a lot of things he's doing now in Black Clover, he's got a lot of things foreshadowed, and Tabata has really clearly got a lot of things planned out early on, and that's what I like about Black Clover, is he you don't run into a lot of some of the issues that a bunch of manga get because the author didn't know they were going to blow up and get really big, and then later they run into problems. Obviously, like Bleach, when you have these multiple century-old Soul Reapers, like suddenly, like we have to train, and like 2 weeks later, they're like, I've tripled in strength. I've somehow done in 2 weeks what I like have done. I've done multiple times more training in the last like 3 weeks than I've done in centuries. And it was, I think he went into it with like, I'm just gonna fucking get it ready for if it blows up, and then it got popular, and then there was a lot of bullshit around it of people being like, "Oh, it's a clone," but like there's just like you read the first chapter, watched the first episode in the anime, and made an assumption. You didn't give it a chance, and then they gave it a chance. And like I was saying with the anime, once they got around to the dungeon arc, it was gonna pick up, and people were gonna start jumping on the Black Clover train, and it did. And then when the anime was getting a little shaky because the animation was they saved the animation budget for like the good parts, which it's like okay, that's fine. I knew it was gonna like get on a fucking like roller coaster only uphill once it got to Yami versus Patri, and it did because people love awesome fight scenes. That's what so many people go to anime for is they love badass fight scenes. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So let me keep scrolling down. Yeah, Mandy's awesome. How many times are the Royals going to get nearly crucified? I don't know until they learn, you know. Meow looks like a hot little Asian boy ass. Ask full Meow illusion. I am not a little Asian boy. I'm 5'11". I don't know why Full Custom keeps telling everybody I'm like a 4'4" Asian dude. I can't help. I can't get mad because I laughed so hard when he's like, "I doxed Rax," and then he showed the picture of like a little Chinese boy in an Uncle Sam outfit, I don't think he might have been Vietnamese. I don't know. Whatever. And then he's like looking in a mirror. And I'm laughing at that. It was so stupid. It was so funny. When do you think we'll see Gotch again? I don't know, because I said before, Mercenary. I think that out of the people we're gonna pull out of this arc, and I did a video actually. I did a video on saying who I think that they're gonna save. I said Luck, Rill, and Charlotte, and we've already got Luck, and I think Rill, or the elf that is controlling Rill, is going to be the arc boss, kind of like the main person of the arc at least that Asta and the crew fights. I think it would be the best option because obviously he can't fight Licht, can't fight Patri, can't fight Raya, can't fight Charlotte, but he in a group fight uh, Canada group fight Rill, because even though Rill was a captain and now he's boosted by an elf, we know that firepower, when saying his whole thing that made him a captain is the versatility around his painting magic, you know? So it would be all right. And obviously, and him were equal in firepower um, back in the Royal Knights arc, and also got the elf boost. And Asta looks like he's pushed a little bit of his limits. And this could be where we see something similar to something like uh, QB form Naruto, or Hollow Ichigo, Aetherius Natsu, any of those where it's like they lose control, and maybe you see a glimpse of what the creature within Asta's grimoire is like, and that'd be really cool. I look forward to that. I have theories about that guy in there, but we'll have to wait and see exactly what becomes of it. Still waiting for the Attack on Titan Tokyo Ghoul review. I don't know if I'll do so I might do a Tokyo Ghoul review because it's over and I actually want to see what happened. But Attack on Titan, I told you I'm gonna wait to check it out. Let's see. He doxed him the other day. God damn it, Gwalt, that wasn't me. I heard so much about you. Meow Illusion G, you're cool. Thank you. If you're new to my channel, I hope I can get your subscription. Kind of like I'm hoping I earned JK Network subscription, and I hope I can get yours if you're not already subscribed. I try and do a lot of content if you like my stuff. I'm not short. Hold on, Frostfire. I happen to know you're 5'6". You're tiny. You're a little girl. That's what I revealed to everyone. You're a tiny little. Actually, you have a similar accent to Gwalt. Frostfire. She has a very similar accent to you. She also says y'all a lot, and she doesn't like to be teased, but I tease her anyway. But she actually likes to be teased. She just doesn't want to admit it. Korean. I'm not Korean. Acnologia versus Deathwing. So the thing about that, I used to say like Deathwing, but then we saw all this stuff about Acnologia and the whole thing that he eats magic, and Deathwing kind of will fall apart after using so much of his power and just kind of die, or at least become like some weird mess. I would say I want to say Acnologia at this point, really, because he got so much more powerful at the end of the series. He got so much more. He got a huge boost from the Dragon Cry movie. Well, he got a boost from Dragon Cry, and then he got a boost from the eating the ravines of time. Like I don't know. I don't know how you can say a dude's weak when it's like, yeah, he got sucked into a gap in between time where nothing exists, and then he ate the dimension, and then yeah, he punched a hole in reality and came back, and then shot energy attacks all over the planet. Yeah, thanks, awesome. This is pretty crazy. The K-on pop fans must love Rax. I'm nice. I'm friendly, and I'm trying really hard to get caught up. Do you think Nozzle and Fleugleon were like Asta and Yuno when they were younger? To a degree. That'd be cool. I like that Tabata sets up other rivalries. Uh-oh. Don't dox. I feel like I know Meowlusion G. If you know me, man, don't dox me. I feel like the art and story of Black Clover manga is suffering because no, I don't think so. The whole thing though, New Dawn Horizon is sometimes when they don't the one thing I do like about Tabata is anytime he doesn't maybe he won't be able to make a deadline is because something happened. But he doesn't. The pages he will left not fully drawn are like zooms ins of people's faces. He does all the like the big like good double spreads and stuff and like full page stuff and like character attacks drawn. So the parts that are the most beautiful to see drawn are already there, which is awesome. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that the pacing is hurting it. But the reason that some of those were happening was because it was Golden Week, and then there was definitely a weird rush because we got it in here My Hero Academia too, and that one was way worse. Oh my God! Like the stuff with Tabata, it was like you got a couple panels like not fully drawn, but whatever. You never got like first sketch, and you got a lot of that. And not only that, it was all throughout the My Hero Academia chapter, and it was at the last chapter of the arc that led up to it, which it was like, how did oh my God, how did you not like spend extra time working on this? Because it was like, holy shit, this was the end of an arc, and there were so many like parts not finished. That was a train wreck. Like, I feel like Zora is going to be fun fighting elves, especially if they're possessing. I love Zora. Zora and Mereoleona are tied for my favorite character in My Hero Academia, or not My Hero Academia, in Black Clover. Who's best girls in My Hero Academia? I like the invisible chick, the new bunny girl, who people are calling Seaman Demon. Funny enough, and the tech girl. Actually, I'm a fan of as well. Oh well, I've devolved into saying weird things in the context chat. Oh God, I'm about to come into the Discord. I'm gonna unmute myself so we can have a larger scale manga discussion if you guys want, and talk. And anybody still in the chat, you can ask questions. I got a bunch of videos pulled up. Rex is a cool guy. Thank you. I'm cool to a degree. I'm like nerd cool. What do you think about Black chapter 111 of Black Clover? Which chapter was that? Was that when? Oh God, hold on, don't spoil that. I'm trying to look back. I feel like that's when Zora got revealed. Hold on, let me check really quick. Black Clover. Let me pull up Black Clover really quick. Black Clover. Black Clover. I had 122 pulled up earlier. Let's see, 111. Is it when Zora showed up? No, it's the Hot Springs one. That was a good one. I thought it was funny. I like that the person the person that clearly wanted to look the most was Charlotte. Charlotte wanted to look at some of that yummy ass. She wanted some of that D, like for real. I thought it was. I don't. I don't like Soul very much. She's kind of annoying. I liked. Yeah, I thought it was Soul. Soul is just like imagining buff Yami, and she just passes out because she's so she's so like so roused up. Also, it was really good character development for. It was a good character development for Marileona and Noelle. A lot. I like that. I also like that like Asta's just like, nah. There's a chick I already like. I'm not going to look, and ruined it for everybody because he's a loud ass motherfucker. So everyone probably heard. It was pretty good. You are 5'6", Frostfire. You're tiny. You're a tiny little Southern Belle. All right, I'm gonna unmute myself and see what's going on in the old Discord chat. How's it going on, everybody? Is anybody still here? How's it going, Gwalter? Oh, hey, and I gotta put desktop sounds going through my Streamlabs. All right, there we go. So let's say hello to the stream.
Oh yeah, what is up?
All right, is there anything you want to talk about? Anybody in the stream chat ask questions? You got anything? Oh, what's up, Mike? Mike, you still at work? You should be off by now. Are you working late? Hmm. Did you end up checking out that Maneater comic? That's that one's creepy. I'm upset that Chelsea Kane didn't commit heavy, and he should have made them all like werecats. Maybe that's gonna be like a power up later on in the lore. Clearly, you have to know the Maneater Chelsea Kane lore. God, Chelsea Kane sucks. Oh, you just got home? All right, cool. You can come hang out. We're talking about the chat. Spider Side muted himself for some reason. Did you guys talk to Atlas earlier? Actually, I'll talk about that later. That's not important to the stream. Have you read any manga this week? Wait a minute. I know you're gonna say porn. Actually, yeah. Is anything
It's
that
true though.
did you
It's
only
true
read
though.
porn? You only read porn. Do
I
you
mean, it was good porn.
did you
It
do you
was monster girl porn.
do you read anything that isn't porn?
Yes.
What do you read that's not porn? I'm
All
surprised.
sorts of stuff.
I'm
And
surprised that
also,
honestly that you said that there is something you read that isn't porn.
I keep in contact with some of the more mainstream comic books too. Or are we talking strictly manga?
Um, either. What about
I
manga?
went back. I went back and read that last Berserk chapter that dropped and mess like that, and also got fooled into thinking another chapter had got fucking dropped, but it was just a preview
Oh
notification
yeah.
shit. It's like,
Oh, is
oh,
that
by
for
the way,
the deluxe version?
yeah.
I'm gonna get that. Also,
Well,
oh, they're doing a short series on Brunheld. I think that's how you pronounce his name. The dragon guy. He's getting his own short story,
oh
which is
yeah, the
which.
fucking badass crystal dragon dude.
Yeah, that dude's awesome. I can't wait to see that. He's got the big ass mace. I'm happy he doesn't have a sword and he's got some badass hammer.
Dude, I've got armor sets in World of Warcraft that look like his ass when he's in his human form.
Oh, that'd be great. I actually, I'll get to that something real quick in a sec. Let me see these two comments. Don't you think that Julius was a bit wasted as a character because I felt like he could do it? He was OP, but we got a lot out of him. Anime Vortex. I like this character. Maybe we'll see flash. We have Yami still alive, so we could get flashbacks to learn a couple things about him. He was way too OP though to keep in the story because, legitimately, they didn't. There was not a lot of like countrywide danger with him being there. Without spoiling anything, do you think? Tell me what's interesting or coming in. Okay, I'll tell you one thing, Mercenary. Seth starts out as a very generic shonen main character, but he gets a lot weirder and more interesting when he meets this. I can only kind of compare it to like Naruto's Sage training, but not the same thing. It gets really odd. That's all I'll say. He's pretty interesting though. He it switches very short, like pretty well off from like him being like a dummy to him like it just being like he's uneducated and there's just a lot of space for him to learn stuff. So keep that in mind. Do you think the quality of I don't think they've decreased. I think it's increased because I think a lot of the tropes in a lot of the new manga aren't there. Oh, Spider Side coming in with my own volume turned on so I can hear myself talking through his chat. God damn it, Spider Side. Oh, I'm sorry, Rex. Oh, New Dawn Horizon. Have you like I've noticed with I've noticed with
That
Black.
sounded like one of the Beatles.
That's my spoilers actually. Oh yeah, I two things I gotta put on the back burner while I answer this guy's question. Um, New Dawn
Why's your
Horizon's really
voice
cool.
different?
My voice is the same.
It sounds like you're further away than normal.
No, this is
It's
exact.
fine.
No, I sound the same. Yeah, a lot of the
You
new.
sound far away though.
Do I?
Spider.
Oh, Spider side.
No, Spider does.
A little bit. Well, that's because he's far away. He's in Australia.
Good point.
Yeah.
Quite right into that one.
New Dawn Horizon. I think a lot of them have increased because I think a lot of the younger authors know a lot of the tropes. I think they know a lot of the tropes people like and a lot of the ones they don't like because you don't run into a lot of these new series don't have a lot of the disliked kind of tropes. You don't run into a lot of bullshit. Like you don't even see anything really in My Hero Academia until the whole lolly backpack thing. Do I ever read Gantz? I read Gantz. Gantz is awesome. Gantz was a lot of fun.
So I had to step away, Rex, but did you see my question
What
or
was
my
your?
request?
Oh, no, I didn't. What was it? Was it about getting
I'm wait.
reviews?
I'm
Oh,
waiting on. Yeah.
I said I'll do. I'll probably do a Tokyo Ghoul one eventually. Oh yeah, so to say what I was saying. Oh, one is I decided, Gwalt, I'm gonna master your accent by watching a lot of clips of Foghorn Leghorn, and then I'll be able to do you
Oh,
as well.
I
I
say,
say, Monster
oh
Girls,
boy,
Monster Girls. Oh, come over
oh
here.
boy. Nah, like that's not a. I don't think that's a great idea. As
Th
far as if you're aiming for this accent, I don't know what this accent is.
that's
It is
I can
definitely
hear it. You
Southern.
sound just like Foghorn Leghorn. No, my friend
That,
Frostfire in there, she said she has the same accent as you. If she's still here,
she's
she
probably from the south.
yeah, she is. She always says y'all, but she also says reckin a lot. She's a hick. Oh,
All good.
earlier I had because I still live in the shitty barracks. I had some chief come by, and he was just like doing a room inspection, and I learned a long time ago an easy way to get out of any inspections is to have cool shit on display. Because he came in and I didn't vacuum, I didn't clean up really anything, but he immediately noticed my guts figurine and he started talking to me about Berserk. And then he's like, "Oh, I've been here for 20 minutes. I should leave." And I was like, "Yeah, have a good day." And then he walked out. It was a good time.
Speaking of it, I got a inspection today. Couple hours.
Yeah, oh, Frostfire's commenting. Wait, what song do you have as next season? What song would you like to have as the next season? I don't know because I don't because they do. I mean, would I get to pick? I'd probably be some sick metal song, Mercenary. Spider side, you better be clean and ready.
What do you mean?
Do you have you said an inspection? Frostfire, you do have an accent. You're like, oh god, Major, I'm not cleaning my room. You can clean it. Every time I play it with, I actually play World of Warcraft with Frostfire, and she's like, she pretty much goes, Rex, I reckon you don't come over here and steal my bee. We're supposed to be raiding. I'm like, I don't
Holy
wanna.
shit.
She has a bee because she's a hunter and she always likes to talk about how cool her bee is. Let's see. Devin says my main problem with Attack on Titan are the characters. Like I've always been more of a character guy than a plot guy, and most of the characters in the series are unlikable. Uh-oh. Common Spider Side. We got Spider Side. Spider Side is an Attack on Titan guy. He'll go.
I was about to say
I don't
this
know
is
if
all yours, Spider Side.
I don't know if you know, but I'm a big fan of Attack on Titan, Tokyo Ghoul, as well as Trans Law. Yeah, go. What's your opinion? I'm saying that he doesn't like the Attack on Titan characters.
Who said that?
It's Devin Holmes said at my chat. He's a nice guy, Devin, so don't be too mean to him. Major, no. I mean, Major, you may be an elder, but you're also a
Devin,
short girl.
with all due respect, but you're wrong. In a respectable way.
What?
If you can hear me.
You're wrong. Let me. Yeah, I think it's going through. Spider side. Are you? What are you saying to poor Devin?
Devin, I'm not trying to bash your opinion, but I am at
Levi
the
is
same
cool.
He
time.
says Levi is cool, like the jeans.
Good grief.
Devin, got a. Oh shit.
Hang on.
Mage is helping me too.
Major says she's gonna
Get back.
Major says she's gonna clean my room for me. Thank you, Major.
Get to Hawaii.
Hey, what's up? MICB123 finally chatting in the stream. Oh, 1 second. Let me answer this real quick. Mercenary. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do a prediction video I think this weekend because the next chapter of Fairy Tail doesn't come out until Tuesday. All I can say that I
Anime
want.
vortex?
What? No, hang on. What? One sec.
Well,
Let me
yeah.
finish my
Fair
let me
question.
finish my
Can I
comment.
answer this
I
question?
was
I'm
I was in
president
the.
of the stream.
No, you are
It's
not.
my stream
You
now.
are a weak country. No, you're Australia.
You are a weak country.
Just let me finish. I just wanted to tell. All I wanted to say.
Nazis in the Japanese in battle
Yeah,
before you did.
that's only because you guys threw koalas at them, and koalas don't work on us because we're not midgets. Um, Let me just say the
Look,
only thing.
koalas have gonorrhea.
Yeah, right.
Or,
The only thing
chlamydia.
the only
Dude,
thing mercenary I
the
want in the
taller
next
you
chapter.
are, the
God
more
damn
at
it.
risk you are to a koala
Spider side, blow
becoming
your
bigger.
nose. The only thing I request in the chapter next chapter mercenary I'll say before I do a prediction video because I'm gonna start doing prediction videos since it's fucking 2 weeks. I have to wait 2 weeks for a chapter because I decided to make it bi-weekly. Um, the only thing I have to say I want to see what Scarion's fucking corpse dragon magic is like. He's gonna be so cool. I know he looks edgy, but I need some edge. We haven't had some good edge in a while. All right, Spider Side, answer his question.
Now,
You might
well, I
need to
have
turn
to
the volume on, Spider.
ask my
People are,
volume.
well, they saying that we sound low. As
That's
far.
Mike.
Oh, let me see if I can turn you guys up a little. There we go.
Just a little.
Now,
Yeah, all I can say to that though, really quick, mercenary, Mirio, isn't that his name? The guy who looks like Pit Boy and has the
anime vortex. I got to answer your question. Well, how far are you up in AOT? Because
it's pronounced out actually. Out. Just go ahead though. Go ahead. Out.
Out with it.
Come on, yeah, out with it already. Come on.
well,
Are you gonna give us the
what
Bloom and answer what?
the coolest one?
Give us
Probably the beast type, honestly.
my favorite one is I like the one even though it's probably the least liked one is the one that Hercules fought getting his powers back, the Cyclops one. That's my favorite one.
Lol.
He's like, I bite off head. That's my favorite. Actually, wait. Yeah, that one or the tornado one, because the tornado one was just cool looking to look at. Actually, how does its eyes stay in place? The pickings is very slim when it comes to new shonen. I don't know. New Dawn Horizon. What new shonen do you read? I can give you some suggestions. I've picked up a couple new things recently, and they're pretty good.
I enjoy most of the new ones that I read and Rax has shown me. So
Well, like My Hero Academia, Black Clover, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Orient, Fire Brigade. Those are all pretty new. They've all come out in the last like 4 years. I like all those. Some of the ones had, but
Monster Girl Quest Paradox Part
that's
2
that's
at DL site.
that's not a show.
On sale at DLCI.
That's not a shonen manga, but good try.
Oh, I thought you said Shoto.
No show. Oh whoa, what? There's no show. Monster
you're gonna
Boys.
Mercenary. I did see the Fantastic Beasts trailer. It looks really good. I'm excited to see it.
Will that be a kangaroo?
No, but they're gonna reveal the origin of Voldemort's snake.
Ooh.
Oh, I already know it. It's a trouser snake. It's a rare breed.
Nope. Well, I know how the film series is gonna end. Like I know what it's all building up towards by the fifth movie.
Mm.
For what? Harry Potter?
The Fantastic.
Oh, let
The
me give you
Fantastic Beasts.
let me give you a spoiler. Dumbledore dies. That was a
Oh,
It's
double
leading up
that was
to-
a double Gwalt laugh. Wow,
that was hilarious.
those are unheard of.
That was great.
Plus the movie will give Johnny Depp more drinking money.
There you go.
He's looked
And
sick
that one
lately.
dumb
He's still got.
bitch, whatever her
It's
name
not
is.
gonna happen. It's not gonna happen until the fifth Fantastic Beasts film, but it's basically all leading towards Dumbledore versus Grindelwald.
Yeah. How strong do I think Broly will be? I think Broly's stronger than Jiren. But he's not stronger than Cumber, even though Cumber isn't canon.
They confirmed that he's above the God of Destructions and possibly more powerful than Jiren. They didn't confirm Jiren.
I think he's definitely gonna be stronger than Jiren. He's Broly. Broly's cool. He's like one of the only like.
Do it, Broly!
Ah, Kakarot! Was that good?
I thought you were.
I'm actually doing the dubbed
No.
Broly. I'm actually doing the dubbed Broly.
Kakarot!
Carrots! I'm actually doing the dubbed Broly. I'm gonna be great at. Broly's power is just like scream. He just yells.
Honestly, don't think it doesn't have a limit. Are you referencing the Team 4-Star parody of it? Because when he transforms the first time, he says Broly power
Major,
maximum!
Major, you're doing a lot of chatting and not enough room cleaning, from what I understand. Anime Vortex. I'm gonna watch the Venom movie when I can get it. I don't still want to watch it in theaters. I'm upset they made it PG-13. I'll watch it when I can get it on YouTube or rent it.
It can still work. A
I
Venom
don't
story can still
know,
work.
but without all the sick gore and
Did it-
action,
Most Venom books didn't have that much gore.
they missed.
You realized, like,
But
most
that's what they promised. That's what they promised.
It's likely because it's likely because Spider-Man's gonna show up at the end of the film.
I don't care about it. I already gotta embrace that Spider-Man's not gonna be in it. Ugh.
Now that's fucking heresy.
Do you read what? What are you talking about? What's heresy? Are you okay? What's heresy?
Not really. I feel weird.
Oh, you're dying?
Yeah, feel like it.
Rip. Major, yeah, Major says she's gonna claim my room, then go claim your room, Gwalt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Do you the Dragon Ball Super manga? I do. I think it's better than the anime
I
by a
do.
lot.
Uh,
Oh,
I have equal opinion on both. I like both.
did McFly leave the server? Did he leave the Discord for real?
I fuck.
That's if so,
Please
that's
tell
so.
me he did.
No, he's still online. He just went offline.
Where's that Baka rank?
I like that Yellow Flash is like, Baka is now an official rank. And I said to him,
There isn't a
I said I knew you were secretly a weeb.
I went and looked at all the fucking things.
Weeb
It's
Nation.
hilarious.
Weeb Nation. Goo as fuck. Goo.
Yellow Flash, where did Baka go?
Let me see. I'm scrolling up to see if I missed anything. Yeah, Broly. I already mentioned Broly. Oh, Mike Parletti's saying louder. I don't know. I'm looking forward to. I'll watch the Broly movie. I think it's gonna be good.
This is from a manga. This is from a newer manga reader to an experienced one. Is Food Wars worth reading?
I am not caught up on it. I'm like halfway, and then I lost interest.
Because
It's from what I read, it's
He
alright.
keeps
I mean, it's mostly
my other Aussie friend. He keeps buying it like crazy.
I mean, it's pretty much food and titties. I mean, Gwalt might like it, but then he's gonna find out there's no full penetration.
That's alright.
There's
I
not
mean,
there's
if
not even
there's
any full
comedy-
nudes.
Oh. Is
He
there
doesn't
plenty of
even
fan
refer to him
service?
as
Yeah, there's a
Atlas
lot of
now,
fan
he
service.
just
You
calls
might
him
like it.
Atlas.
Oh
He
yeah,
doesn't even
dude.
refer to him.
As long as there's good
He doesn't
fan
even
service.
He's not even referring him to as Atlas. He's just referring to him as Baka.
When it came down to the two food manga, I picked Toriko all the way Mercenary. If you haven't read Toriko, read it. It's if Spike TV's manga, it's manly as fuck. Baka is a rank. Oh, Billy
We
should.
give it to Billy.
That's a good point,
We should
Elric.
give it-
I'll
we
bring
should give
I'll
it
bring
to
that up.
Billy.
It's the Atlas, but I'm gonna request Yellow Flash and say I'm gonna say Yellow Flash. I'm gonna say since you're not buying Mighty Morphin Power Rangers anymore, please use that Patreon money I give you to put Billy into the Baka ranking. There we go. Billy, He needs it. Do you watch Overlord? Do I watch Overlord? Yeah. I've I watched Overlord and then I read it and I got caught up with the manga and then I was like I'm just gonna wait for the anime to get ahead because the manga was this was before the manga got officially serialized over here in America and I'm a few episodes behind. I need to get caught up. I binged watch it. I watched the way like through
He's
season
gonna
one
do
again.
it.
Yes.
The most recent episode's the one I was waiting for, thankfully.
That's good. That's good.
Oh no.
Billy
Oh my god.
Billy Baka rank now? We got
He's about to be.
yes, I'm looking at his name. It's gonna be Billy Cool
Alric,
Baka. Maneaters was
Alric,
gross.
you just. It was
Yes.
horrible. It nearly
Yes.
killed me.
Billy is Baka rank now. I can't wait. Noise. Noise.
Wait, who changed Billy to Baka?
Yellow Flash.
Yellow Flash.
Yellow Flash did?
Yeah. I
Yellow
told
Flash
cuz
doesn't
Wow.
like it at
he
all.
he dropped the Power Rangers comic and I said, "Hey, the money that I give you for Patreon since you're not doing it Power Ranger stuff, can you please now use it to make Billy Baka rank?"
And he's
Baka.
like, sure thing, Rex. Just give me a second.
Well, I know he doesn't like Billy, but he likes Gwalt, and Gwalt likes Billy. So it's a friend. He's got the friend shield.
Hey, I make friends with
And
everybody.
I don't. That's what Spider Side
Yeah,
has
and
as
Alec,
well.
what?
Nothing.
What
Say
do I
what?
have?
I miss that.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I don't think we'll see Lord Draken in the Power Rangers series, honestly.
Well, if they do an animated
he's gonna
series,
be-
Hasbro might make an animated series off of it because I think it would do really well.
Hasbro hasn't made a good animated series since Transformers Prime.
I believe in it. Well, if they just have to copy it, like just do it all, and they already have the
Well,
script there.
They don't do they don't do action orientated, like well written character driven shows anymore. They just
Oh,
do
well,
these 10-minute fucking stupid shit.
maybe
Although Cyberverse is actually pretty good. I just
maybe
wish
they
the
can.
epi-
Maybe it's time for them to get better. Hey, Elric. While we're at it, do you also want to be Baka rank? My favorite character in Overlord. Uh, what's the? Hang on. Let me think. Let me think. I don't know. I like the bug chick, and then I'll just go with the bug chick. No, don't actually be. You don't want that, Elric. You don't want to be Baka. Don't be Baka. Baka's fuck. Full custom Baka. You know. Yeah, anybody watching? I got 17 lovely people here in the stream. Ask me any questions you want. I'm game. Oh, mercenary, you didn't tell me what current like news show you're. Oh, the captains in power. Here, let me pull up the captains really quick.
do
Let me
you
see.
do you agree, Rex, that Mighty Morphin's gonna go in a darker direction, especially with how it ended?
I think so. I think they're doing a really good thing with
He
the
is. He likes
series.
Yellow Flash. He's like the major all for me was the OG team. Without them, I just don't. Oh boy, don't
Cry.
know.
Hang on. Let me see. Do they have a razor
Rex,
emote?
no, Rex, no,
Anyway, let me see. The captains,
no,
the
don't
strongest.
do it.
Hang on. Let me reply to Nice Mercenary. He's a loyal follower on my channel. I like him. He's a loyal subscriber. Always shows up. He's a cool guy. Mayor Leona is definitely the strongest captain, I'd say. But then second is between Yami and William. And then actually,
Elric, we can make you a Chudden.
right now, I would say it goes Mayor Leona, Fuego Leon, William, tie with Yami, uh, Nozzle, Jack. Actually, yeah, Kaiser is probably at the bottom because though I don't know fucking anything about Kaiser. He hasn't done shit yet. Rill, and then Rill above him, and Dorothy is just a question mark. Oh,
Hey
Oh,
Adam,
I missed
what's
Charlotte.
Manga?
This is Black Clover.
Oh, never mind.
One of the chicks named Dorothy. She's a bit since the start of the series is like 3 years old. She's just always asleep. She just walks around sleeping. So yeah, so I'd say Marileona, Fuego Leon, tie between Yami and William, tie between or Nozzle, then Jack, Charlotte, uh, question mark for Dorothy. Rill, Kaiser. Kaiser, I think, is the weakest because he's the newest. Uh, hmm. What rank do you get? He's got amazing Spider-Man. I don't know. I can't believe Yellow Flash. That. Oh, Lincoln's here. Hello, Lincoln. And Phantom. Phantom, I'm streaming. I'm not gonna bring up the Santa thing. Don't worry.
That is funny shit.
I'm not gonna
When you're
do it.
talking about new manga, that I have been reading this story called Made in Abyss. Have
Oh,
you
I've
read that?
I know of it. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I know I had an anime. What my friend who she's super French. She recommends it to me all the time, and I'll say eventually. I just keep forgetting. I'll get to it eventually. I've been reading a lot of new stuff recently, just trying to, because I realized how many things that that have popped up that I've taken notice recently that I just haven't done anything with, and that's why I'm kind of caught up. I've read a couple new things recently. I read Orient, which is really weird because it's like ancient Japan, like it's like ancient fantasy Japan, like fighting like demons, but it has motorcycles for some reason. I don't know why. I think the author, I think she's like really into motorcycles or something right now.
Hell yeah.
Jujutsu,
Girls love having the power between their legs, son. You know that.
yeah, right. Jujutsu Kaisen, which is like I keep telling Spider Side, it's like a shonen version of Tokyo Ghoul. I know how much you like Tokyo Ghoul. And then Demon Slayer is really good. Also, Mimesis is amazing. It was really funny because they introduced like this Asian chick who she's that character who's like I don't trust men, but the only character in that party that's like super molesty is this lesbian named Rose who just goes around sexually assaulting chicks all the time.
Fantastic. You sold me.
It's pretty funny. I really like it, and they just showed this super edgy new villain who looks great. It's a good time.
Crossfire asked, what genres do either of you guys prefer? I personally love horror. I like the horror genre. I like fucking a bunch of creepy stuff, and also like superpowered like shonen stuff is fantastic. Also, pretty sure I read every issue of Bleach in the first Naruto. That was good shit.
I posted a Monster Girl. Fucking Hiro Mishima drew a gender bent version of the main villain from Fairy Tail for some reason. I mean, all he really did was give her big tits and change her face.
Oh
Good
wow,
enough. Good enough.
looks like the chick from Bleach with one arm and the cannon.
Oh,
Forgot her name.
arm and a cannon. Oh,
From
I
the
know you're
Soul
talking about.
Society.
I know you're talking about. It's the Shiba. I forgot her name.
I
I
know,
I
right?
know her. I know her brother Cayenne and
Yeah, that fucking dude who rode the boar.
Cayenne and Ganju, and I forgot the sister's name. Sadly enough, like the only one that matters. Either way, I know it is. She's cool. Thoughts on Batman Ninja? Batman Ninja was awesome. Actually, the DC streaming service is up, and it's not fully up. There it looks like they're still adding shit every day, but I've been watching Static Shock. Awesome stuff. I love Static Shock. When are you gonna get that Spider Side? Are you getting the DC streaming service ever?
Once it's available internationally, I will.
Seems
God,
like
you
Spider Side
Australians.
has a poltergeist in his house. What is that?
Oh, it'd be like an
Yeah,
ostrich
I
geist
remember.
because he's Australian.
Ostrich.
Be a big spectral ostrich. Major, why are you not cleaning Gwalter's house? What manga? What manga was I talking about? Oh, some about Mimesis Orc. I have a
What?
couple reviews on it.
So I
I
can go
tried to.
back out there?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
just gonna come in here for a while, okay? Just
Yeah, but the
just do your own thing and I'll do my own thing.
getting in a spat over
Oh,
there.
sorry.
Oh
Talking to my
boy.
Yeah,
brother.
but Mimesis. I was gonna do my stream like an hour or two before, but then the one of the websites I like one of the two manga websites I go to is like, hey, we're gonna drop 5 chapters of this series you like all at once. So I had to do all of them, and I had to do 3 reviews on them. So it's pretty good though. It's pretty hilarious. I really like Mimesis. That's the one where the characters want to beat the Demon King and save the world just to rub it in somebody's face and tell him to fuck off because he was an asshole. They don't want to do it to be good guys. That's pretty great. I think it's
Hell yeah, that's
hilarious. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that. Hold on. Mises is pretty fucking hilarious. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
I've
I'm
only
back.
completely read 2 and I'm caught up on 1, but all the other mangas I'm reading, I started with the massive series first, like Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach. I just
Let's
try to
see.
catch up. I missed out. I didn't grow up with manga. It's something that I only got into in the last couple of
How
years.
many? I can't give an estimation. When I went on deployment, I brought like 150 gigs of manga.
'Cause
I
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
what
I
got
read
me
a
into
lot.
manga?
I got a
What got me
sh.
into manga was
Oh, let me guess. Let me guess.
Attack on Titan.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
It
Boku no
was.
Pico.
If
No,
we're
fuck
counting
that.
hentai, if
Oh
we count
God.
hentai manga as well, like holy shit, there's like no telling, like a lot,
Is the
like
demon
servers worth.
is the Demon King gonna be the final villain in Eden Zero? No, I don't think so. It'll probably be some crazy space guy. We don't have enough ground to know really. We can't make like big guesses because the series has only been out for like I don't know.
I didn't realize there was that many people in the chat.
I got 19
Really?
people watching right now. I've had I
No, I
broke
meant in the
20.
Discord chat.
Oh, yeah. It's getting thick right now. Look at all these nice people. Phantom's here making noises.
I just showed up out of nowhere like I'm so apt to do.
What up, Phantom?
Let me turn you down a little bit. You're
Oh,
louder
not
than
a
I
lot. I
remember.
might have to move apartments on a short notice.
Phantom, what manga
That
do you
sucks.
read?
Well, it's not because of
Son
it's
of a
not because of
bitch.
anything bad. It's I just have to move because even if my uncle does teach me how to drive, it'll be a cold day in hell before I get a car, and I just need to move closer to work.
Hey yo, what manga do you read, Phantom? Does this fucker have me muted?
Phantom, do you have Rax muted?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
What
he
a
was asking
jerk.
what he was asking what um, what
Bullshit he was.
manga. No, he was asking
Does he know
what
I'm
type
streaming?
of manga that you use, and he's also streaming on his channel right now. And we're using the Discord chat as the multiplexer. So you're on stream. Welcome.
Oh
I don't
boy.
want to hear one more fucking word about Santa Claus. I swear to God.
He wasn't gonna
He
say
did- he
nothing
never-
about
He honestly never brought up. He honestly never brought up Santa Claus. He straight up said,
Oh god.
"Hey,
Yeah, I
how
do
many
mercenary,
manga
don't
have you
worry.
read?" He honestly, that's what he said.
Yeah,
He
that's
didn't bring
all
up
he
Santa
said.
at all. But now
That
that you
is
probably,
fucking great.
but now that you brought it up yourself, he's probably gonna mention it though.
No, I'm not.
No, he said he's not. He
Mike,
said he promises he won't say anything about any Santa Clauses, gender swapped and or nude.
who's my favorite yandere?
So
Hmm.
you can unmute him if you want and join his stream. That is fucking great. Favorite yanderes? Oh, that's a good question. I like the girl from Blue Seed. I forgot her name. She was wearing the pink overalls. Fucking badass bitch. Tat 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 tat. Had all the guns.
Hmm.
Does that count?
I'm a big fan of
Holy shit! Is there a witch in your house? What the fuck is that? You need an exorcism?
Halloween isn't for a whole month.
Nah,
That is
that's my
gorgeous.
sister.
Holy shit!
I like remember Gasai from have you read or watched Future Diary? That crazy ass bitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that chick's a psycho.
Hey, did you
What?
hear Red Dead
No.
Redemption is gonna be over 100 gig of space?
What the fuck? Why? That's so
Yeah, I'm not
much.
kidding.
How are you supposed to play
Probably
that?
because of all the animation that went into the horse balls.
I'm glad I don't own one of your peasant systems after joining the PC master race.
Fuck the master.
I can't play Monster Girl games on fucking PlayStation, man. What is that
Anna
about?
from Shimonita Jesus. Oh, Mercenary. I just told Gwalt here about Shimonita with the Anna's craziness and her biting off people's zippers with her teeth. She
Oh
wanted
yeah.
wanted some cock. Why
That's
are
some.
quit posting
That's
stuff from
some.
frickin' the what is it, man eaters? That thing was garbage. But I was annoyed. I
I
was more
know, it nearly killed me.
I was more
It
annoyed
nearly
that
killed me.
no, I was more annoyed that Chelsea Kane is like, I'm gonna do this really obvious like shitty bait comic about evil little menstrual girls and didn't go like bullshit crazy. They all should have been like 8 feet tall, like were tigers, and like went on bloody rampages. It was like, yeah, they turn into jungle cats and then sometimes attack people. What's gonna be the plot? Nothing. It's garbage. There was only two
what's
of
the
my
gift to
LCS.
shoot yourself? What's the gift like the icon thing to shoot yourself? You know how you can
Colon
do like
gun.
min- oh.
Oh, though I don't know if there's one
It's
just
just a
to murder yourself. It would just be like it'd be like a
Temp
face.
just posted one with the guy laughing.
That was
Temp
probably one
just
that
posted the one with the guy.
I think he found that on Google Images. I don't think Discord. It's like let's put in one where you kill yourself. See, Matanui did it. He knows.
How? What's the face? What's that one
I don't
called?
know. Scroll over it. You have a computer. What the fuck? Frostfire. What
Ah,
happened?
thanks.
What? I just watched.
Thanks, Meta.
I messaged. Frostfire messaged me. She messaged me on WoW, and she was like talking to me, and then I got the Deadly Boss mods like, oh, she can't talk. She's fighting a boss right now. She's fighting Gahoon at 100% stage one, and then it's like she wiped at Gahoon stage 100%. You guys didn't even down 1%. What the fuck?
That what made that fucking menu so much worse is the origin of the fucking thing. It came from
Oh, he said
cat
Mandy.
shit.
Mandy. Hold on a minute. I'm a big fan of the movie Mandy. Hang on a second. Let me get my Mandy soundboard. It's mostly just Nicolas Cage crying and screaming and being tortured. No, Nicolas Cage. Oh golly. I'm a fan of the Nicolas Cage and the Panos Cosmatos. Jesus. Woo. Bloody Rampage is my band's name. Oh, gross, Major. That's ewy. Pink haired girl that killed all their friends? Yeah, that was from Future Diary. That chick was a psycho bitch. Lol. Hmm. See what else happened? I'm trying to think of more stuff. I got 17 people, but only a couple people saying hi. Who else is here? Elric, that wasn't very Christian. What would Jesus say? I'm really curious to know what Billy's gonna say when he comes online and see that his rank has been changed to Baka. All you gotta do is tell him they shouldn't be so damn Baka. I can hear this is an authentic Australian spat in the background. Alright, get your koalas out me lawn. Only if you get all me spiders. Alright. Favorite lollies. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh no! Don't! No!
Where's Wendy
Good
at?
question.
Actually,
Great question.
there's a sad lolly from Plunderer. She's a queen. I miss her. She got
The
murdered.
correct answer is all of them.
All of the lollies.
But
Lollies
no,
are
that's
for
not true.
friendship. They're not for looting.
They're for head pats and to
Did
protect. Correct.
Yep.
Did
No,
you see
this
the
is a
new
lie. This is a lie they tell
Death
you.
Battle Rex?
Oh, they put up. Oh, they did put up the new one. Hang on, let me watch it. I'll watch it after this stream. No spoilers.
Nightwing 1.
God, I just said no spoilers. God
No.
damn it. Why
No
would
Daredevil 1.
what? No. Why do you lie
The
to
I'm
me?
just
best
not gonna lie.
the best
I lie
lolly
to you all the
is Tamamo while she was in her like sealed form or whatever.
Lame. Daredevil wasn't
Nine-tailed
nearly
fox.
as. Wait, what's the next? The next one they're doing Mario and Sonic again. That's gay.
That sounds
Gay.
kind of gay.
Super
What
gay.
up?
Didn't they already? Who showed up? Hello. How's it going?
You know who it is. So, got tired
It's
of
me,
watching the
Billy.
stream.
Billy. Oh wow, you're tired of my stream. I can't. Did you hear this? You hear this disrespect?
I got tired of not joining.
I can't believe
There
it.
you go.
So disrespectful.
I was tired of watching the stream and not joining. Typing is a little boring sometimes.
The reaction though is to the typing is the best part.
Oh, but no, but guess what the 100th episode Death Battle is gonna be?
I just said Mario and Sonic, which is
Oh
lame
dear,
as
please
fuck.
don't let it be another
They're doing-
Superman versus Goku.
No,
No,
that'll
it's
never
Mario
happen.
and Sonic again.
God,
Two?
it's just an
Mario
attention grab.
vs
Didn't they
Sonic.
already say, yeah, Sonic will win? Mario can't beat
Let me
Sonic
guess, it's
or
the
those things.
remastered version, just like they did with Boba Fett and Samus.
I don't know.
The latest chapter of Seven Deadly. I thought the latest chapter was all right. Anime Vortex, especially when the bar wasn't very low. 282 sucked so much dick it was not even funny. It was almost as bad as that new issue of X-Men Red where they beat the Sentinels by.
Oh,
It was bad in
the trolls.
they
The trolls.
the dude in Seven Deadly Sins literally got rid of like these like evil incarnate like spawns that were like embedded in his soul by yelling at them to leave, and then they left. And he's like, I'm a good guy again, guys. I did it. I did it. Stupid. Garbage. Absolute garbage. But 283 was all right. It set up a lot of things that might end up being worse for the series later. Everybody is slowly becoming a support character unless your name is Meliodas, and Meliodas is like, yeah, this isn't even his actual power levels. Again, for like the fifth
Hey,
time. Oh, God damn it. Who you watched
this
The
is
Gifted?
why
I
I
haven't seen The
prefer
Gifted.
AOT and Tokyo Ghoul. Most of their characters don't get sidelined. Well, Ghoul does a lot. If it's
Oh,
new,
we're talking
actually.
about Tokyo.
And
What are some good manga to get into reading? Oh, I can give you one that's pretty new, Frostfire. You might like. It's called Marygrave. It's pretty cool. It's about this dude. So this dude and this chick, they end up getting married.
depends on what you're into.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I didn't know this. I didn't know Australia was famous for interrupting.
We
That's it.
are.
That's me.
Uh,
Anyways, just whatever you're
Oh,
into, manga is just like any other genre. It has multitudes of different genres.
well,
hey, full custom.
I
That's
was
a
gonna
pretty
give her
good.
one. Full
That's a pretty
custom.
good title.
Attack on Tokyo. Cool. That's yeah. F Mary Kill. Oh, Major, this is getting lewd. Major, just join the chat then. Add some female diversity. But Frostfire though, you might like Marygrave. I'll give you some I'll send you some stuff later, and you could take some reads. I won't even send you any hentai. Gwalt can.
You know I will.
Gwalt will. He's
Mm,
lewd. Do you remember? I really liked Red Sprite Anime Vortex. I'm pissed off that it got canceled. That author is both of his mangas were good, but Shonen Jump canceled both of them. He needs to go somewhere else because Shonen Jump is not doing him the justice he deserves. He needs to go to Shonen
You should go to
Magazine or
the co.
Sunday or somewhere else. I don't
You should
like.
go to
be right back.
co.
I'm
What's
just.
the
I
name?
don't know. I'm just not. Shonen Jump bothers me with when they cancel stuff that's really good.
Well, they're all about money, and they
I.
obviously are only going to keep the shit
Eh,
that sells.
yeah, but they don't give stuff enough time to get like an audience. They're like, "Oh, it's been 3 months, and we just put your first volume out. It didn't become a success within the amount of time." They need to take stuff that doesn't do well and maybe make it digital instead, and then just see how things go. Because they might get stuff will explode at random. Like Kingdom like blew up in sales like randomly like 10 years into its run because it got popular online.
A good intro to manga, I would say something like really and truly Naruto's pretty decent. I mean, it's not going to be a lot of nudity. There's not going to be, especially in the original run or whatever. Like, I mean, you could go back and try to read Dragon Ball if you want, but be warned, Bulma like isn't wearing pants through fucking half of that, and she doesn't wear underwear either, for the record.
Low Bulma.
So you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But if you're trying to get into anime that or manga, pardon me, Naruto is a good starter series, I think, for almost anybody, on most ages too.
Alright, wait. Yeah, I agree, Carl. Carl really likes them JoJo's though. JoJo's for the JoJo's. Well, and yet Blue
Hey,
Dragon isn't here to talk
speaking of
about.
JoJo, he hasn't been in here for like a week.
Maybe he finally got eaten. I heard he was being hunted for his rare meats.
Favorite siscon?
Uh-oh.
That's
Wait, no.
that's a hard hitting
No.
question.
Oh, disavow.
By the way, what did you think about that moth
I still haven't read
manga
it.
that I
I'm
sent you?
saving it.
Oh, let me know when you finish it. It's not a bad series. Favorite siscon? I watched recently, I don't know why it's in my mind, but I watched Arrow Manga Sensei. Have you guys fucking seen that shit?
Oh God, what are you doing to this
That
chat right now? Arrow Manga Sensei.
that is correct. It is.
It's like all
It,
lolies in one dude.
it is like what happens when a garbage fire turns into art. Maybe I don't understand. It's like you should. Everything about this manga or anime you should fucking absolutely hate. But for some reason it's funny. I
I,
don't
li-
know.
I'm reading the chat. I like how Yellow Flash says Spider Side likes every book.
That's
And then he
funny.
immediately took it back when I told him about how
It's like a
much I
meme.
hated Red and Man.
I brought it up last time I was in a stream, and he's like, who would like this? And I'm like, probably Spider Side. He's like, yeah, Spider Side likes every book. You apparently like
What
every you
is
like
Yellow
every book.
Flash watching your stream right now?
I don't know. I'm not cool like he is. I'm not a big fancy man. Yellow Flash though, he's a swell dude. Praise unto him. Don't want to anger the gods. He might stab me.
Tempest still stuck to his whole any story can work when I told him about man eaters. I'm like, no, dude,
About
just
what?
accept you're wrong on this one. He thinks that the story, you know him, how he's the whole no story is bad. It's just the narrative, and I'm like, no,
Like
No,
just no.
I got really
stories can be
salty.
bad.
I got really salty with him when we were talking about who like I really like who would win between these two character discussions. I think those are a lot of fun. I like clashing like stuff that characters have done and their ability stuff. And he was like, well, technically it'd be whoever is writing them to win. So you could take any character and beat any other character. I'm like, we're not talking about you
He's
writing a
too.
story. We're talking about fucking two characters
He's
drop in front of each other and they're like fight to the death.
Tempest is cool. It's just the problem is he's too. I hope he doesn't come back and watch this.
Fight,
He's
fight.
too. He's too technical and logical with everything. Like he tries to apply the whole story thing with everyone and everything, and it just. I don't think he realizes he does it. Because, like you said, the whole.
Wait a minute, Spider said,
Whoever
were you in
wins
the
who's writing
Discord?
it.
Were you in the Discord earlier during Yellow Flash's stream?
Which one?
The one about Solo? I don't remember.
Yes.
Oh, everyone needs to always ask him of when he's gonna play Nekopara with me.
That is
Oh
fucking
god.
gorgeous.
Oh,
That's great.
I'm so
You
fat
should
happy
send him
that's gonna.
Honey Pop.
I might just get him some super loots. What's the most loot they have on Steam? Maybe I'll do that. I'll send it to him. Blood for the Blood God.
So,
Yeah.
Will you
when's
do
the next?
spoilers video
Who
on
are
the
you
next
gonna do?
couple
Who,
chapters of Orient?
who are you
I don't
gonna
know.
do
Merget
your
Mercenary.
next versus video on?
I
Who are
already,
you gonna
s-
do
I
your
already,
verse?
I already set it up. It's Keel from Buster Keel and Luffy. But I need to get to that soon. I'm probably gonna do that this weekend. I've just been real busy, kind of recovering on my
Aren't you
shit.
biased against Luffy?
No,
I'm gonna
I don't try to be
I'm gonna
biased. Power levels. What? You're leaving me?
I'm going to gift Yellow Flash Honey Pop 2 when it comes out because there's a trap
Yes.
character in that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yellow
And
Flash.
I don't think
It's
he knows
careful. He's bad at puzzles. He won't be able to figure out if it's a trap or not.
it is a fucking puzzle game. Oh god, that's what we need to do. We need this. I'll send him part 1 for
That's
fucking
great.
Christmas. That's gonna be my
That's
gift.
great. If I
Don't
had a
steal my
death,
ideas.
if I had a Death Note, would I use it? Only if I could use it for financial gain. I would just use it to make money somehow. I would bet it all on a horse, and then wait. Can you kill animals with the Death Note, or is it just people?
People.
I think you can kill animals.
No, that's no, it doesn't.
Well, I'll
I've
have
read
to.
the whole manga. They literally they print the
Fuck.
entire instruction list
Damn
at
it.
the end of every chapter. They have new instructions from the different.
Well,
No.
I would have to do boxing and then bet it all on one guy and have the other guy just die. I would have like fucking I don't know, Jake Paul fight Floyd Mayweather and bet like 100 grand on Jake Paul and then have Floyd Mayweather die like literally 2 seconds into the fight and then I'll become rich.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be
That
a
would be
rich.
like
I'd be
You
a
what would
rich
the
still
man.
odds on that be? Something like 1,000,000 to 1. It'd be something
I'd be
that
rich.
ridiculous.
I'd
you
be.
still you still salty about Yellow Flash and Power Rangers?
I'm only a little salty. It's like, damn, whatever. I mean, I'm still gonna read it, and unless Margaret Bennett becomes shit, but I think she's gonna do a good job. Given she did a good job this
She
issue, I
she
liked it.
did a really She did a really good job with the first issue, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't.
If
The thing is, oh, when it comes to like characters fighting, I try not to be biased at all. I care more about accuracy. Uh, I mean, if it's like,
So what are you gonna do?
what?
So when are you gonna invite me on as a guest
Uh,
debater?
maybe when you get off them like manga training wheels.
Oh,
oh
aren't you
goodness,
gonna invite me for the
Bang.
Kaneki verse whoever won, or the Eren Yeager verse,
Yeah, it's
whatever one?
Kaneki versus Optimus. You're the perfect candidate.
Lol.
It's he's not fighting Optimus Prime. He's fighting Optimus Beta, which is his weaker self. He is not. He turned into a fire truck, but he can only turn into smaller fire trucks after that. It's really unfortunate.
Lol.
what the hell?
I know it's from the Chinese Doshinji.
I'll be right.
I'm not Chinese hot dog. Stop. No. Stop it, Ron. Stop.
I'll be right back, guys. Major just got home.
Wait, what? Major, no. Now stop it, Major, no. How long is the stream gonna go? The recent Bumblebee trailer. Oh, yeah, Mercenary. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Orient stuff. Maybe later along the line. I don't know if I want to do stuff. Spoilers for Orient. Until it probably gets further. Just because it's early enough that I don't really care to do spoilers. I'd rather just kind of let it come in naturally. I enjoy it so far, but I'm not like too hard on it. I'm gonna keep doing reviews as they come out. My headcanon reacts is I'm not Asian. I haven't seen the newest Bumblebee trailer. I only saw the first one. I'll watch it at some point, Mercenary. I gotta be careful because if I say I've watched it, while Spider Side is here, he'll just be like, "Oh, we're talking about Transformers. Let me tell you all about the years with Transformers in 1982 to 1987. That was the year where Optimus Prime decided to have a slightly different shade of red and a more Charlie's Angels flame design. All right, hold on. You'll Spider Side is a he. Oh, there he is. There he is. Shh, look, there he is.
I'm back. Wait,
Nothing. We
who
were
the fuck
not.
is Ted?
What?
Who the fuck is Ted Zuchin 28?
I don't know. I don't know. You should look at who is Tenzuchin's 28, Carl. Now I'm interested. I want to know where the people are. I'm legitimately curious.
Is that?
Tenzuchin. Google it. What is Tenzuchin 28? Can he beat Optimus Prime? Wait, is that like something? Tenzuchin 27's old younger brother. Watch it be like someone from fucking Demon Bane.
You say 10 cent?
Yeah. No.
Oh my god! There's an actual living girl in the stream. Major Danger of the Major Danger YouTube channel.
Yeah. No.
There's no
No.
such thing as girls on the internet. I
That's
probably just have a voice filter to make my
That's
voice sound
true.
like.
I forgot you sent me dick
It's
pics the other day.
It's literally a manga about Japan building a robot to fight the Allies during World War II.
Oh, that definitely sounds like it would beat Optimus Prime. Yeah, I agree.
Optimus has
For
survived
some
a black
reason.
hole.
No, Optimus isn't powered by coal. Don't be silly. See, I don't know if you know this. I'm a master of the Optimus Prime lore.
Wait, Tenjutsu.
Tenjutsu
Yeah, I
8
just looked it up.
is another. I don't know. I read that it's headcanon
It
hot
is.
dog.
It's from like the six. Hang on, it's like from the 60s.
That just means that it's more groovy
Yeah,
than.
no, even more. It's from 1956.
Well,
There's 4 animes, a Japanese television drama, and 2 films, 1 live action film, and 1 animated.
you sound so sniffled up. I thought your Australians were
I
tough.
know.
I thought you Australians were, tough blokes, as they say.
I hardly ever get sick, but when I do, I have it
You
get it
drink
really
Dos
bad.
Equis. Oh, that's close. I'm gonna put in another picture just because I really want to look at some of these other ones.
I don't always get sick, but when I do.
Do I? No, I like the other one. I'm gonna leave this one off. I just really like this background. It's really pretty. It's very pretty.
Who
Oh,
is your favorite? Well,
favorite what? Do I like
character
ReZero?
from
I
the
do like
new.
ReZero. I
Who's
like.
your favorite character from the new Power Rangers team, Manga Defender?
I mean, I don't know if you've ever like talked to me for more than 30 seconds about Power Rangers. Now that Magna Defender is my favorite Sixth Ranger. Come on, Spoidasoid, you know
But that
that
one's
it's
Mike.
canon
But
to the
isn't that one
Wrestler.
Mike, not the original one?
He still sports the title as the Magna Defender. Anybody who wields
Yeah,
the
but he's not the original.
I mean, he's still the Magna Defender. Don't you dare. I mean, Mike was still awesome. Also, they got Cameron.
But not as awesome as the original Magna Defender.
I mean, that's not fair. Magna Defender is like the best story arc in Power Rangers. He's so fucking cool. He was like, fuck your citizens. I got shit to do. I love Magna Defender. Do I like ReZero? I liked ReZero, but I'm mad that he picked the stupid ice chick over Rem. Like I'll tell you right now, I have a bias for, when the anime chicks got white hair and use ice powers, but god damn it, fucking Rem is like this
Why
nice
don't you like
ogre.
chicks with white hair and ice powers?
No, I said I
Oh,
have I said I
Dante.
have a
What's up,
bias
Major?
for that. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, sneaking in here.
She just finished cleaning my
Hell
room.
yeah.
She's coming to your room next.
Yeah.
They,
One room
they
at a
call her
time.
Major Maid. It's a new manga
Oh
coming out.
goodness.
Just like Mater
That's
side
Maid Osama to you,
and
sir.
Maidzilla. Maid Anui.
Made a newie.
Maid
Are we all
B123.
maids?
Everybody's a maid. This is a maid one. Where do you rank the Black Bulls based in terms of wait, what? Nobody in fucking and Black Clover can defeat a Megazord. They're all like just Megazords can like regularly fight people who can destroy planets, mercenary. And what were you saying? Yeah, the
Are
Magna
they
Defender. Magna Defender. He's so cool.
are they vulnerable to magic though?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Like everybody in fucking Power Rangers is like crazy powerful. When you actually like look at some of their shit and don't just like when you look at some of the crazy feats they've done, and they'll do anything. They'd like try stuff.
I know.
Actually, the original
Like
one,
Higgins wanted to race.
a lot of them
I
actually
know
have
Higgins
can
didn't want to
contend
race them
magic.
to the level of Marvel or DC, especially with Draken.
Draken is super powerful. I mean, like their like biggest stuff is they had like
Not
planet
anymore.
shit, and then they had like, oh yeah, he's dead. Doesn't change the fact. Well,
Well, he might not be.
allegedly, he might be
I
alive.
think he's gonna show up. I think he's gonna show up beyond the grid in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I want him to make a cameo. I don't want him to be the main villain anytime soon. After he was like a villain for 30 issues.
I don't know. Maybe he'll be forced to work for another villain after his powers have been taken away.
Lord Zed. He's gonna show up in Go-Go soon. This is gonna be cool.
Yeah, but that's set in the past.
I know, but now it's a different timeline.
Yeah, but you know.
God,
what
do
you
you
said
even
about,
follow your Ranger lore? God, hang on a second. Major, can you please get the
Shut up.
chalkboard? -1 good boy
But you know
point for
how
Spider
Yellow
Side.
Flash said he's like, I just want original Mighty, the
Although that
original
is
Mighty
one
Morphin team.
-1 good
Thank
boy
you.
point for
No, but he's
Spider-Man.
like, I just want the original Mighty Morphin team doing like a modern, more updated versions of the stories of the original show.
I didn't like that. That'd be boring.
That's exactly what they're doing in Go-Go, though. They're just mixing it up. Like they're doing the Green Ranger, they're doing Lord Zed.
Well, they're just taking the ideas and they're altering them to fit better.
Well, that's what he wanted. That's
well,
what he wanted, and I'm like, that's exactly what you're getting with Go-Go.
Yeah, I mean, they're taking stuff, they're altering a little. I want new stuff. I'm not gonna fucking buy them just to watch what I could just watch the show. Silly. It's very silly. Do you think it's a possibility that Gold Roger is still alive? No, because they publicly executed him. Roger's
No.
dead as fuck.
He's
Talking
lost.
about ISIS?
Not to mention, he willingly went along with them to die.
Well, yeah, that's because
so
he was already dying because he was really sick. What, Major?
he was dying from like
I
since
thought
he
you
was
guys
like
talking about
a
ISIS.
teenager.
God, you interrupted poor
Was
Major
he?
Danger. What'd you say, Major?
Sorry, Major.
I was just talking about ISIS beheadings. I was like, what are you guys talking about? ISIS?
Jesus. No, we're talking about a character got executed in One Piece. Yeah.
Demonetized.
That's
Sorry,
disavow!
Disavow!
Disavow Major. I disavow Major. She's a pervert and lewd and says bad
I
naughty
disavow
things.
what I just said.
Now wait a minute.
Now,
wait a minute.
now
Major.
wait a minute, Major
Me?
Danger. No. Did you see, Major? Did you see that Yellow Flash made Atlas and Billy in the new rank? They're
What?
now officially
No.
they're now officially Baka. It's their rank.
Wait, really?
We need to put you there.
Oh my god. No!
You're the most Baka though.
I'm not Baka.
Baka, Major Chan.
You bitch.
See? Not Baka's sister Chan.
Sarah
Hello.
says I'm getting roasted.
Marjorie Chan getting roasted.
Damn, she even called you Marjorie Chan. You just got wrecked.
Oh goodness.
Oh my god.
I like how sister just walks in and makes fun of you and then leaves all the time.
I know. She likes to like hop in and make fun of me and then jump
Do you
out.
guys ever have fight night?
Do we have a fight night? Sarah,
Yeah.
do we ever have fight nights?
Sometimes. Marjorie gave me a black eye once.
Oh my god!
Did you?
No.
Are you beating the shit out of your
Sarah's
sister?
talking-
Can you
She
wait?
was talking fake shit. I
Can-
never fought Sarah.
Damn, beat the shit out of that. Fine and respectable. And just kidding.
Oh my god. I respect Sarah. Besides, she's bigger
Bitches
than me. I think
get
she could probably kill me.
stitches. Ooh, I know, right? For real. Fuck. No, yeah, Roger is definitely dead. Roger, like, that's not a. Maybe he's alive. That's like, oh no, he's dead as fuck. Rip. Rip, 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 rip.
Jesus, full custom.
What do he say? He wants to be
Full
the.
custom, huh?
I want to be Chewbacca.
Dog.
You are a Baka. Baka as fuck. I'm watching this guy fuck around with a Hornet Queen. Wow.
Hell yeah. Sounds
Not-
like my kind of anime.
Not that kind. I'm gonna post it.
Sounds like you're gonna get stung.
No,
You
she's.
know what I'm saying?
No, she seems to be a good girl.
Oh Jesus, that is a yep. That's a giant
Oh
one.
god. Eek.
It's a giant Japanese hornet. She's beautiful.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Those are
It's
fucking
beautiful.
no.
What
I'm
the
not
fuck,
talking shit.
man?
Those things are fucking badass, is what those things are.
But
I'd be
yeah.
afraid like it would kill me.
It
Well,
wouldn't
yeah, you
kill
guys are about the
but
same size.
They use their mandibles a lot more than they do their stingers. I mean, they just fucking
Yeah, they like
take
to
motherfuckers
bite stuff
out.
apart.
50 of those will kill
Jesus.
like 500 honeybees.
It's
Like, this
no,
fucking goes-
it's I think it's 3 of them
No,
can.
don't kill the honeybees.
I think like each of them is the equivalent of over 1,000 actually. But then the bees learned how to fight them though, because then they just swarm them and they just fucking
Yep.
vibrate the shit out of them. I like how the guy tied a string to it to make sure it couldn't fly away. That's pet.
That is funny. That's how big that fucker is.
Somebody quick, somebody make a Monster Girl video about this.
Oh, dude, this already there.
Good.
It's already fucking there.
Major Girl. Spider Side Girl.
Are we just gonna add girl to every name?
We already added maid to every name.
Wax girl.
That doesn't make sense. Oh my god.
Red
dude.
wax girl.
I could show you like the Hornet Queen from a couple different Monster Girl.
Do I think Luffy beating
Oh,
Shiki
boy.
is BS? Do you mean from the movie Vortex? Do you mean from what is that one? That's Strong World, right? I think that's One Piece Strong World. Yeah, I agree. If you're talking about that, I agree. I didn't think it didn't make sense that he could beat him in that movie. Luckily, I don't think that movie's I
Oh.
don't think that movie's canon though. What was that sound, Spider Side?
You know the guy who made War and Dawn for the Planet of the Apes? The
No,
director of that?
I don't
Matt-
think.
Matt
Oh,
Reeves?
oh, yeah, Matt. Yeah, a full custom hot dog knows. He did a review on it.
He's
about?
doing the Batman. He's doing the Batman movie for DC, writing and directing it. And Ben Affleck was spotted leaving Warner Brothers recently with a big script in his hand.
Good.
And
Oh, Lord
Matt
Blackwolf,
Reeves
what's up,
turned
dude?
it in last week. He turned it in last week.
Good.
So I think he can do a Batman movie really well, especially if Affleck gives it his all. Because I really like his Batman, actually.
Me too.
It's
Sup,
gonna be a sad Batman.
sup, Lord Blackwolf?
Lord
No, I
Blackwolf.
believe in him. I believe in Batman. You should always believe in Batman. He's Batman. I mean, if there's one
I'm saying
superhero.
sad. I was talking about the sad Affleck meme.
Oh,
Oh,
you know, actually, I've wait a minute. I just saw that they're gonna the plot got released online. He's gonna get Lazarus pitted, and then he's gonna come out, and he's gonna be the dude who plays Kylo Ren.
Oh
Well-
dear God.
you are too cruel.
Could you imagine that big ass nose? I wish that one. I wish that. Ah!
The problem is,
Someone threw
got a
dollars
big
money
nose?
at me. Mike
I'm sorry, I
Parletti
kinda
gave me
touched it.
$5. Thanks, Mike. You're s-
Whoa!
Wow, I can retire. Hey, let me go tell my. I'm gonna go tell my CO to fuck off. I'm now gonna make YouTube money. No,
I'm
he's a
rich,
Oh
bitch.
no.
Jesus.
Mycio's a cool dude. I like him. I fucking
Uh,
I'll tell you guys later. I said a almost very dangerous joke by accident the other day, and then I remembered some things about my supply officer. I'll tell you about that. That'll be really funny. I don't know if I want to say it on stream because it might get me in trouble.
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
that in private.
Well, I
Uh,
guess after the stream, then you can
nah, there's nothing official.
no, no, no. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it here.
I don't think you
There's nothing
understand.
official. Nothing official.
I don't know. Yeah, the DC movies. I think they can. If they can pick up, I think they'll outlast the Marvel movies. The fact that they're like, we're gonna focus more on singular movies and not on crossovers. I think is a good idea.
Jeff,
I think that's
they
gonna be
brought
the
Jeff
thing.
Johns in like. Jeff Johns was like put in charge of all the films like a month ago when he went
Yeah.
freelance because now he can do whatever the hell he wants.
This is the problem with the DCU or the extended universe. Okay, how Marvel took years to build up characters, storylines, sequels to movies to go into the fucking Avengers. They tried doing that shit in like a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? They were
Yeah.
like, "We'll
Oh, we're
two
not disagreeing with that.
I
We're
mean,
not disagreeing with that.
that's why it all feels thrown
Hold on
together is because
hold
it
on
is thrown together.
I have to, let me address these two. I have to address it because one of these things is great. Walt, you'll appreciate it. Hold on a second. Which one shot do you mean? New Dawn Horizon. And then I was gonna ask Lord Black Wolf what con is what Realms Con. What's Realms Con? And then fucking Carl. Carl said that apparently Nintendo's stock prices have skyrocketed because people keep drawing the girl Bowser. That's amazing. I keep saying
That's
companies
fantastic.
companies need to just change all their mascot to cute anime girls, and I bet they'll make more money.
Look, man, every company that has gotten rid of the titties has taken huge losses.
Could you imagine
Sex
if
sells,
could you imagine if Colgate was like
boobs
their
make money.
could you imagine if
boobs
Colgate
do
was
make
like,
money.
this is our new mascot, and it's some like loli that really wants to brush your teeth because she thinks you're a baka and doesn't want you to get cavities?
That's
I'd be
fucking
like,
cute.
I will
That's
brush my
hilarious.
teeth forever. I wanted to
Coming
stop
soon to
polluting after
Japan.
Earth-chan. After all the Earth-chan jokes, like I didn't want to pollute anymore. What's
You,
RealmsCon, a Lord Black Wolf? I don't know what that is. Is that like a what is it? Also, Gwalt,
Netherrealm.
did you like that video I sent you this morning? All the dancing
yeah, that
chicks.
that was fantastic.
I thought you would. I knew it would be a brighten up your morning. Yeah.
There you
Anime
go.
gaming. I don't know if I've been. Wait, where's RealmsCon at?
Anime
RealmsCon.
gaming. I could talk about a lot of anime games.
RealmsCon. Yeah, but it's all gonna be hentai games.
They're anime, are they not?
Oh, it's in
There is a
Texas.
there's an Earth
He got you
Chan
there.
dating sim game
Earth-chan.
that is out there. Earth Chan dating sim game. Correct. You get to
Earth-chan's
fuck
the
Earth Chan.
best. Mike, what are you coming to hang out? Are you doing a pinball stream tonight? Also, real quick, let me plug Mike's channel. Mike does he does a lot of mixed things. He does whatever he feels like, but for the most part, he does he does sick pinball streams and reviews of pinball tables, and they're really
Ooh.
fun.
Oh man.
I really like my
Oh
favorite
man.
obviously is the Twilight Zone. He does some pretty sick ones though.
Old man Hawkeye #9 was really damn good.
Oh yeah. I heard he's gonna be old woman Hawkeye soon. He's getting the Switch. Because he obviously he's
No,
Oh
it's
like,
about
god.
him.
well, clearly
No, it's
he's
about him
modeled.
going up against. It's about him going up against Bullseye as he's slowly losing his sight. It's a prequel to the original Old Man Logan.
Oh, what tables did you buy, Mike? Did you buy that? Did you see if there was a Mandy table? There needs to be a pinball table to the movie Mandy. That's a
Was there a Mandy table? If there is a Mandy
Mandy
table.
is a great movie. If you haven't already, go check out Full Custom Hot Dog. Back at it another again. It's Mandy review, or you can check him out on Twitter. Full Custom Hot Dog without the last O, because that is just too long for Twitter. Oh, what's up, Mike?
Everybody's really quiet on the stream, except for
Oh,
you.
really?
I guess we are quiet.
You
Turn
can
us up,
learn,
man.
or you can hear it, but you're
Weird.
like twice as loud.
Well, let me turn it up then.
Yeah, but that's
I might have
Rex.
just turned Discord down. Hold on, let me see.
No, you gotta do the audio capture.
A video.
up.
I know it's set up already on my Discord. I might have actually turned Discord down in my like base sounds. Let me see real quick. Coming at you another video.
So I bought the Universal Studios and what are the other ones?
Fuck yeah.
Six
All
more
right.
tables.
Hey, we got a lot of
Universal
tables.
Studios Classic Horror.
Hold on.
I'm gonna end the stream soon. See if you want to do a pinball stream because I want to see those.
Yeah, I'm getting
Are you gonna
ready.
tell us your secrets though?
I'll tell you the story in between the
Here's the
streams.
story.
It's
of a
I
lovely
almost said
lady.
I almost made a very non-work
And the
appropriate joke.
guy was like,
Uh,
fuck it.
Anybody
Hey,
left in the stream? If you have any questions, last minute questions, go ahead and ask. I'm gonna end the stream in a minute. Hmm.
There was
sorry.
Gwalt, and he made a family.
I did good. I broke my max. I got 20 people for a while today. That's the
Monster
most I've
babies.
had.
Yeah,
Yep.
you had
Oh
17
yeah.
like going for a long time.
Do you guys support any football club? What? Vortex, you win the most unpredicted question of the day.
Football,
Are you coming
if he's
down?
in
Oh, to
if he's not in
RealmsCon?
America,
If I'm coming down to RealmsCon? No, that's in Texas. Plus,
Oh, it's in Corpus Christi. That's not very
if
far
I
away
went
at
all the
all.
way to Texas, I would have to say hi to Major. She's dangerous.
Yeah,
there's
it's
a lot of
true.
people in Texas.
I've heard a lot
Hey,
of people talk
Oh,
about Corpus Christi like it's a fucking haunted area or some shit.
Carl, my guess
Yeah,
is
they said a lot of
14.
spooky buildings, but there's also a lot of bum shit on the
hey,
sidewalk.
That's what it is. It's the bums. They
I,
mistake them for ghosts.
Vortex,
Right?
I don't support
hey,
any football
Mike.
clubs, and Carl, I 17 woodchucks. All right, I'm gonna end the stream.
Hey,
I'll wait a minute for anybody else who has any questions, and then I'm gonna call it good for
Come on
today.
over and watch us play pinball
Come
if
on
you
my
need.
face, brother.
That is fucking
Bonesaw
hilarious.
is ready.
Bone saw is ready. Subscribe to Full Custom Hot Dog
hey,
Yeah,
YouTube
Mike.
it's
channel,
mature
brother.
audiences.
Subscribe to
FYI.
Rex.
Thanks,
Um,
thanks.
So I do have mine set for 18 plus. So
I would recommend subbing to Major, but she's at 98 and she wants to live on that edge.
I, I want to live on the edge of 100.
Yeah, right. All right. Yeah, see you later, guys. I'll do another stream probably on Thursday or for Friday or Saturday if anyone wants to show up and say hi. Those will be like the chatter streams or just bullshit and talk about whatever. So, yeah. See ya, fellas and fellaettes.